Okay, hello. Hi, the stream is on. Let me go to the Discord. Post the Discord announcement there. There we go. Hooray, we're doing it. We're currently live streaming. Sorry we're a little late. Like I said in the Discord, I just had to eat some pizza. I'm sorry. Had to be done. Not like a blood sugar thing. I saw the pizza, I had to eat it. So, my bad. My bad on that. But we're all good. We're here. We're live. Now it's time for train game. Let me make sure I set everything up correctly. Bird, you had to pause your cranberry video to be here. Was it the one that I published today, Bird, with Voyix, the co-op video, or was it a different one? Which one did you have to pause to be here? Also, you could watch on YouTube as well. We've been doing multi-streaming lately. It was that one? Okay. We just lost. Yeah, spoiler, Bird. It did lose very quickly, and then we did another run. But yes, correct. Alembic, hello. You wish you had pizza? I mean, yeah, don't we all? Don't we all, dude? Isn't like, I think like at least in America, pizza is like universally one of the most revered foods. I think it's the closest thing that maybe we just have to theology in America is the concept of pizza. Other than like Christianity and stuff like that, obviously, but not like a truly American. Well, I guess you could say that pizza's Italian, but honestly, we've taken, you know, we've appropriated pizza. It's ours now. Anyway, how's it going, Olympic? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one. Bird, hopefully you are also doing well as well. And Illustrious over on YouTube as well. Illustrious, how's it going? Hi, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are having a good one today. I've already played a lot of Monster Train today because I record, me and Voyix, we recorded both his and my video today already. So we've already done 2 runs, you know, there. And then we got to at least probably stream 2 more runs at least today. So it's a lot of train game today, but it's been fun. Even if you're really busy, but you continue to say yes when people ask you to do things because you like doing that. Alembic, I give you the authority to, if you're too busy or tired, to maybe say no once. I give you that power. You have my blessing. To maybe one time say, can we do that maybe tomorrow instead? You're welcome. I don't know. I also watched Voyix's tier list video. We talked about that, the tier list for the Pyre Hearts. We talked about that a little bit as well. It was a very good watch. I recommend watching it. Yeah. It was cool. It was cool. No, I got nothing else going on, really. Thank you. You're welcome, Olympic. You're welcome. You guys just want to hop in and start playing the game right now? Start doing some train stuff? We could sit around and wait a little bit, but, like, I don't know. You're good. A cop came in and tried to trick me. Bird, that's a little vague. I would love some more details. But if for whatever reason you don't want to give any details about that, that's no problem. But that's a very fascinating little hook there. A cop... So first off, I mean, like, came into what? Your house? Your place of business? A room you were in? Like, like, you know... And then second off, like... The trick is also pretty vague. Did you do like a magic trick? Do you do like the little, how do you do it with the thumb, where it's like, look at this, guys, look at this, boop, right? You do one of those to you? Like, what do you mean You're a bartender. Sometimes they come in to see if you'll ID. Ah, Burr, I didn't know you were bartending. That's really cool. First off, that's awesome to hear. Last time I remember you talking about you were working as like a server. Like a fancy restaurant. Now you're bartending. That's pretty sick. You wish it was a magic trick? That'd be pretty cool. Leonard just got back from watching Star Trek. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Leonard, I'm not a big Star Trek person, but I do know that Star Trek is a very divisive subject for a lot of Star Trek fans because there's old Trek versus new Trek. There's different seasons, yada yada. Some people, you know, Kirk, Picard, lady whose name I forget, who was in Orange is the New Black. You know, you got all the different things. You've got like the movies, like the new movies, right? Like I don't know much about Trek, but I know that there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of different communities in Trek, I guess. All there is 7 of 9. I do know who 7 of 9 is. It's the Borg lady, right? It's like the one Borg lady who like broke off from the Borg hive mind, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. He put his gun under one of the 3 paper cups and shuffled it around really fast. That's a cool trick. Anyway, I assume Bird, you did not fall for the cop's trick, of course. Because you, of course, are definitely IDing people, so that way the cop can't get you. Also, I'm sure you clocked him as a cop undercover from like a mile away. Obviously. Vixie, hello. If you win, when do you get your nothing? Immediately, you have to wait 3 to 7 business days for shipping. You'll know when you know. Also, hello. Hi, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Something like that. Your family didn't watch much of Voyager because we weren't enjoying it. So here's the thing, Leonard. I don't know which is which. I know there's Star Trek. I think there's the Next Generation. I guess there's Voyager. I don't know. I assume original Star Trek is Kirk, right? I'm going to assume Next Generation is then Picard. I'm going to assume, again, that Voyager is the lady from Orange is the New Black, who is the lady chef person. I don't know. 7 of 9 is Voyager. I don't know. Okay. Interesting. That's all correct. Damn, I actually know Star Trek. Let's go. And let's actually play the game here. Let's play a little train. What are you guys thinking here? What are you feeling as far as to our first run here? I've been trying to do my best to even out the logbook here, right? It's not 100% even, but like, you know, trying to keep it pretty dispersed. I don't want to like tunnel on like doing all of one specific character first. But I've been getting some of the more annoying ones out of the way on my own time. So like I finished most of the Shardtail Queens. I finished a decent number of Gilda. I'm starting to work now a little bit on Talos. So I think Talos is a little bit on the weaker side. You guys want to do a Talos run? Let's try Talos. Whichever clan combo is most Star Trek, so Pyreborn for Vulcans, maybe. Are Vulcans obsessed with money? I thought they did like the... No, hold on. Which is Spock a Vulcan? Because he does like the Vulcan death grip or whatever, right? I thought they were all about logic. Isn't like their whole thing that like they can't lie or something like that? We should play Rector. I don't think we should play Rector. I'm not a big fan of the Rector. Although I'm thinking Talos. Again, I have like the least amount of experience with Talos, and my biggest problem with Talos is that every time I get Talos, I get Hall of Mirrors. So I don't feel like I have a good sense for how strong Talos is without Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors Talos seems pretty good because you can just play her and fly her wherever your main floor is, which is pretty cool. But I feel like I don't have a good sense for how she actually plays yet. So yeah, that's what a Vulcan would say. Very true, Molly. Sussy to you as well. How's it going? So let's go. Hold on. Sorry. Your personal favorite at the moment is either Deep Space Nine or I don't know what SNW. I know Deep Space Nine. I don't know what SNW stands for. Whatever. I don't know. You also don't have that many Prince wins. That's true. We are lacking a bit on the Prince as well. You're not wrong about that. Because I have been focusing mainly on Shardtail Queens. So we only have, what is that? 1, 2... We only have like 3 Prince wins. We can maybe do Prince next. Let's do Talos first. Let's get Talos in here. Let's get Talos. And how do I feel supporting here? Let's try... Have I tried Umbra yet? I do have Umbra actually already won with. Okay. How about Talos Awoken? I can see this being like really good or really bad. So let's try that. And if we're just trying to win, we're playing the clan with the sweepers. We should just play Pyre Savagery. That seems pretty decent. But I don't want to rely too much on the Savagery kind of carrying us with a sweeper. But I also want to win. Strange New Worlds, when we're watching at the moment. I don't know what that is, but you know what? I don't know. I'm just oh, you know what? I'm gonna play Fire as Greed here. I'm gonna play the consistently good no matter what Pyre, I think. Or you know what? Actually, fuck it. I need to start getting used to actually playing with random Pyre Hearts. Let's just play random here. So that way, if it gives me a good one, I can blame the game and not say that I took a good one on my own. Right? That's a pretty good line here, I think, personally. And we got the Heart Cage. We got the generically good Pyre. That should be fine. Thorn Hollow with Sharpen. Yeah, we love money. We do love money. We do love money, but Carcade shouldn't be too bad. Also, Leonard, I don't know what sorry, I'm looking back at the chat again. I don't know what a Ferengi is. Very unfamiliar, I'm sorry to say. What's my thoughts on Night Rain? I like it a lot, Dr. Fatboy. I've been playing a lot with my IRL friends, and it's been very fun to play with them. How do I phrase this exactly? It is definitely less fun to play with randoms, but not bad. Not bad, I would say, to play with randoms. It's just cool. It's just neat. Don't expect to go into it and have, like, you know, obviously it's a roguelike-ified Elden Ring, right? So it's pretty cool, but, like, it doesn't, just because it's roguelike-ified, it does wear thin pretty quickly compared to most roguelikes. I would say I think I'm like 40 hours in. I've enjoyed it a lot so far, but I am starting to get a little bit bored of it. So I think, like, maybe expect 40 to 50 hours worth of game, and then, like, you know, that's probably going to be the extent of it if I had to guess. Thorn Hollow loves celebrating, and so do I. Yeah, I you know what, Voyix told me recently he actually had a run where he used Radiance to, like, put 20 melee weakness on, like, a boss and one-shot it. Which doesn't sound terrible, but I'm just a sucker for perma-scaling, man. So we're going to try Enchantress out here. That's fair for the price tag? I would say so, too. I mean, like, in the genre, in the roguelike genre, I would say that, like, 50 hours of gameplay for $40 is definitely below par. But, like, it's still, you know, by normal, conventional game standards, it's pretty decent. Pretty interesting choice here. I do like Manifold Mirror, except I don't like it with Inferno Room. I think Inferno Room is such a good room that this does kind of inhibit that line a bit. And I'm pretty okay with taking a Lightstone casing. It doesn't do much here, but it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lightstone, I think, on this one. This guy sucks on scales and judges me for gooning to Gilda. Molly, what are you talking about? Scaling, not like scales. Not like snakes. Maybe that wasn't obvious. Sorry. Want to play in Inferno Room and Hall of Mirrors. Cube isn't really great for those. That is true. I forgot about Hall of Mirrors too. Also a bit of a detriment with Manifold. Oh god, my ops are here. Voyix, I thought Aya was your number one ops because of the dog with the double middle fingers image. Can I take this here? I don't know. Here's like a big issue that we currently have right now. We have no way. I have no way to heal this Thorn Hollow. I'm just realizing this. I cannot heal this bastard at all. So I don't even have a way to get him to kill these miscreants. I think I'm gonna say, oh, but the trial. You know what? I'm gonna trust that my Proto Heart Cage will carry me through the early game here, and I can take this, and it should be fine. Wait till you get that ladder. 31 feet, 4 inches of chaos. Molly, I have no idea what you're talking about. You and Cash need to be... I think you guys maybe are just criminals, and you need to be stopped. Should I even play you down here? Does it matter? Because I can't heal you. Let me think here. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan, people. It's going to work. Okay, step 1, get a Warbler in here. So I'll play you here. Doesn't matter too much. Step 2 is to play both of our what's them called here? Our Spear Stewards, and then play Talos on the floor. That'll definitely work for sure. We did about a 31-foot 4-inch ladder earlier today. It actually was not Cash. Very interesting. Sadly, did not derail the conversation as well as you hoped. If I play Sharpen, it does kill the miscreant here on you. I think I'm getting crushed, man. You heard an insane lyric on your walk. You gotta share it with me. Well, hit me, Voix. What is it? What is this insane lyric? Oh, Lord has celebrates Talos. Yeah, we're gonna have some troubles today, folks. You know what? I'm just gonna play Inspire into Sharpen here. And I'm gonna trust that this Shield Steward has this shit locked down, folks. Oh, look at this Thorn Hollow, man. Nobody dogs on chilies. I mean, I think chilies is just kind of alright. I don't know, man. I have no strong feelings about the restaurant chilies. Maybe I should have strong opinions. Maybe that'd be more interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna play you here. Know who the song actually was? You're listening to a radio mix, but it was a designer song. The guy who did Panda, and the dude goes, "Okay, you know what, voice? I'm not reading that out loud." Bars, obviously bars, Voyix. What's your problem, man? This guy does not know talent when he sees it. Okay, so I don't think Talos ever actually survives here. In the Relentless, at least. But maybe it goes well for us. We'll see. Okay, gotta put the Valor stacks down here. In that song, it also mentions going to the VIP area in the club and asking the waitress to have if they have lean. Did they have lean? Also, we are getting absolutely decimated here, man. Put that back here. Yeah, this does not go well, folks. But luckily, our heart cage definitely carries us here, right? Trust. You know, it was left ambiguous. Oh my god, we actually survived. 6 HP. Hooray. What do I don't even know what I want, man. I feel dead to rights on this one. I don't think that these help me too much. Easy dub. I don't think it's happening, man. Oh, wait. Razor Sharp. Hold on. Blood Suit plus Windmate Blade Merge. Is it OP? I don't think it's OP, but maybe I'm dumb and stupid. Who knows? Let's see. With Speedstone here and with a Razor Sharp Edge, I can see both fucking, what's its name? Animus of Will or one of the Hermits saving us here. Okay, one of the Hermits it is. We take the quick. And do we just take plus HP here so Razor Sharp doesn't kill you? I don't think so. I think we rely on Talos to give permanent health to the shell here. And that will maybe be enough to win. But it all comes down to I think if we win this ring here, we've got a very good chance to win the entire run. I think it is very real and possible. Also, this guy's probably not here, right? The Flagellum is probably a myth. Viz, we'd love to see an occasional Slice and Dice video in the future. I should play Slice and Dice more. I feel a little bad, you know. What's the Toy Story scene? Him dropping Woody, I'm done playing with you, type beat or whatever, but like, the thing is that, like, you know, oh, he's real, he's not fake, by the way. Flagellum is here. Here's like the thing, right? Like, ultimately, Monster Train 2 is going to do way better analytically. So it's kind of like, I don't have to play it, but I do want to play it for that reason, effectively. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, probably. Yada, yada, etc. Is that a Thorn Hollow you see? It's a Thorn Hollow IO with, like, literally no healing. Also, just one hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Actually, kind of like just putting the spikes on you to try to kill this Flagellum, because if this guy walks to Pyre, we do just die. So hopefully we get there, we kill him. We do just barely kill his ass. That's very good news. And I'll play the Inspire here to get a little bit more armor on the Shield Steward. And maybe we win this, man. This run look as fuck. Very true. Very true. And while I was looking a little scary here, we just play one Root Seed. Actually, probably one Valor. And then everyone's dead again. Hooray. We may end up at some point moving Talos to the front here so we can get some armor Valor stacks on it, but it does die currently if we do that. You're not Soup anymore. A different trans girl took the Soup Princess title. So you're telling me only one trans person can like Soup? That seems kind of fucked. Do I switch here? Do I get you in front instead? I don't think it changes anything. Whatever. Yep, really? Wow. That's important to know. I did not know that. We're just dead, man. That's just tough. I guess I had to take the plus 20 HP on Shattered Shell here to have a chance. I was a little too greedy on this one. Oh well. Kill me. Illusion, you're a crack addict for Monster Train 2. I think that it's probably not as addictive as crack cocaine, but I've never done it before, so I don't know. Anyway, let's run it back here. We played a little too risky there early game. I think we try it again and hopefully maybe just get the Valor one instead. This is F. What happened? The first boss did like 40 pyre damage to us. Because our start was no healing cards, and our unit was a Thorned Hollow from our initial unit draft, basically. So it was pretty iffy. This champ feels like the only option to take Dominion's Pyre. I think it's not a great thing, but I think Inspire is a playable spell with the relic or with the artifact that gives you +1 to all applications of Valor. That does double the effectiveness of it. Right, which is respectable then, but obviously it's bad in its own. I don't know. Let's run it back here. Let's just here. I have an idea, guys. Let's just okay. Well, okay. Good news this time is Thorn Hollow. We actually have some healing spells, so that's nice. And we have Reservation. That's kind of a sketchy hit here, but whatever. Just one. I think I did say hi. I don't think I asked how you're doing. But good luck with your plan. Collusion Celebrate Talos is a pure greed line that we only take when the starting deck alone can clear the boss by itself. Yeah, more or less. Battle Cleric, I think, if you want like a just generically okay Talos, Battle Cleric is one that I think is maybe the okayest, but I'm not sure. I know, Voyage, you told me before about how you had a line where you played Talos with a million flights. And you like managed to get like 1 billion melee weakness on a boss. How do you feel about this guy here? Because I haven't played it yet, but I don't know. I just feel like Battle Cleric feels like it's probably at least better early, and it seems like the early game is more important. This how you know what? We need to play it to find out. Let's try it. A little weak early. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's you know, that's some shifting involved here. Radiance is insanely good. Is that the one I just took? I don't know which is which, but okay. Let's see how it plays. I didn't greet you either. Oh, sorry, Dr. Fatboy. Hello. I think taking negative energy is probably bad because I feel like we're pretty reliant on energy to play more Root Seed so we get more card draw. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Where's our... How do we need money next ring desperately? Kind of. You know what? Fuck it. Honestly, it'll be fine. Don't worry. I got a plan. She gets a lot better once you get like 2 movement cards. I can see that being the case. That makes sense. Vlad, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. I'll play you here, I guess, for the time being. I don't know. Molly, good choice, good choice. The train's a solid pick for sure. Play these, pass turn. We're looking for a Glimmer here so we can get some spikes onto the Thorn Hollow ASAP. Of course we whip, but we get Cleave, which is really nice here. That's a fun one. You know what? I kill you with melee weakness. There we go. Big. Your god and TNT Master, what a beast. TNT Master is my strongest viewer for sure. No doubt about it. The greatest watch streak of all time. Do I let you guys walk? I think I can. Yeah, just kill you with a glimmer instead, though. That seems fine. Molly is definitely Hornbreaker Prince because bald. Is that true, Molly? Are you Hornbreaker Prince because bald? Pretty based. You got 1 day to vacation. You'd want to hope you're doing okay as well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well, for sure. Okay, let's do this and to move you back into... I guess we'll just play this here. And this Shield Sewer definitely cleans up for us. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind about that one. You're anti-bald now. You have too much hair. You know what? Fair. Dude, I didn't think the Spear Sewer would get there, but he's actually a beast. Let's go. And we'll just play a shard out. Oh, I forgot I had reservation. I forgot you play Pyre as I hit the end turn button. Yeah, I forgot we had the Pyre. Sorry. Oh my god, you think Valor is kind of weak? Yeah, I agree. Okay, we do, we do need movement cards. It's not the best movement card, but Rising Rage is movement. We could just take Windblade now, though. Windblade, GG. I don't think it's GG. I think there's better movement cards we can find, so I'm gonna take the Windblade, I think, but I'm not a big fan. And we could just do the exact same thing we did last time and just take Razor Sharp and find a sweeper here. Windblade is pretty good for this line, you think? I just don't have enough movement yet for it, and I'm worried that just not taking the movement card is an issue. You have to play 2 floors. Right now, almost certainly, because my Thorn Hollow is the unit that we got from the start of the game. And we only have 2 healing spells, so we're very weak currently. You just won your 69th unique Titan Covenant 10 run. In Lustrous, that's very impressive. I'm going to take the Razor Shark here, by the way. You wanted to stream this game today, but OBS wouldn't let you update your stream title. And that turned you off of it, so you just played Deadlock all day. Zips, you know you can just, like, change your stream title on Twitch, right? Like, you don't have to, like, do it through OBS. Also, left side of me here, I think, for sure. Wait, really? Yeah, dude, you... Twitch, like... I just do it through the stream manager. I've never done it through OBS before. Yeah, Zips, Voice, I also didn't know you could do that. You find all the Taluses to be bad. Well, this is maybe my literal first time playing this Talus line. So we're learning today. It might be really good if we find the right cards for it. Her starting card, yeah, I do agree. Her starting card is definitely on the weaker side, but let's see how it plays. Let's see how it plays. Okay, Titanite or Titan Stone. Could throw it on Thorn Hollow, but we just don't have a good healing line here for it. I don't think we want to try to do that. Let's see what's in our Awoken banner first. So this is a pretty obvious Animus of Will carry line to me, right? We take that. I like giving it some baseline HP because of the Razor Sharp that we have here. So like, I feel like maybe we go plus 20. Try to find quick here. That seems pretty usable. I think I should learn from my mistakes here and try to... Honestly, maybe I'll put this here. I'll put some Valor on one of our units here. Although that might mean that we can't... It would mean that we couldn't play quick if we saw it, but we do see Large Stone instead. Ah, man. We can find Quick Dagger as our source of quick, or maybe just don't even play quick on this run, and I can see that being pretty good here too, just taking the Large Stone instead. Yeah, I think I want to go Large Stone on this one, just to make sure we don't lose early here. Bitch. Cash, take it back. Take it back here, Cash. Or else you're going to be in big trouble, mister. Also, a very easy trial to take here, I imagine. Doubling down? Dang, what the fuck, man? Rude. Yeah, let's do... I mean, we could do the... I guess we can do this. Oh, shoot, hold on. Wait, size. I forgot we large stoned. Hold on. Never mind. One moment, please. Okay. So we do this. We do this into this here. And we put this down here. And then we probably just play a... Ooh. We probably just play a train steward up here. Or a spear steward. And that should be pretty good, I imagine. Ooh, or... I can move you up here, and we can get no leaking, which is pretty cool, too. You know what? I should just remember that I had reservation. We may... Actually, do I have any calcified embers in here? I don't. We may not get a better turn efficiency-wise than this here. To just play reservation and play 2 inspires right now. You just noticed the gamer shirt? Yeah, dude, I paused my game to be here shirt. My favorite shirt of all time. The best shirt ever, etc. I think we just move Talos up here, honestly. Get in there, Talos, have fun. We'll just pass turn. Zephyr with that shift trigger is nuts. Zephyr would be a very good room to get, I agree. Very much in agreement there. Okay, we're going to do this, and I'm probably going to pop the reservation now so I can avoid taking damage here. Play this, and then a little bit of armor too. Should be fine. Reservation is it lets you play calcified embers easier. You know, someone left a comment on Voyix's video about this. I agree it's a good thing about it, but I think it's not a very impactful thing about the reservation. It's not that big of a deal that it lets you play your embers out. It's nice. It's a good thing, but it's not that important if you were to ask me. That's lovely. Okay, we'll play these. You don't think a single time you've had the thought to yourself, oh no, this Ember I can't play? I've thought it sometimes. I definitely had some runs where it's like I drew like 2 Embers in a single turn and early on in the combat, and it's like it's really messed me up. It's happened for sure. Sometimes not often enough to be like, oh, thank God, I'm playing Reservation here instead. Inspire. The Embers make you sad? Same. Ooh. We could get Challenge here. It's a bit scary to put Challenge on Talos. Or we can just take Divinity, which is 10 of Valor for free. Which maybe the plan here... Okay, hear me out, guys. Maybe the plan is we don't actually care at all about Talos or melee weakness or whatever, and we just like try to stack damage on Animus and win that way. This could work. Hold on. You know what? Sure. Why are the Embers calcified? Just let them get married. No. Is there a 2-space unit in Awoken that I would want to put in front of Animus of Will here? A lot of them are 3s. I think, you know what? Could be Vine Mother. I'll look at the logbook here for a second. But Vine Mother could be the tech here. We see units. Oh, it could be Husk Hermit as well, actually, which makes way more sense. Husk Hermit would be okay here. Husk Hermit or Vine Mother. I think that's not enough for me to want to go left side or right side. So we'll go left side and just look for, like, I don't know, Quick Dagger from the Merchant of Arms here, or like a good room. A lot of good choices in theory here from the Merchant. Zone of Silence is a pretty good room. We're against Seraph of Entropy, so it does silence the silencers. But how important is that for us? I don't know. Why is Wilting Sapwood 3 space and 2 energy? Because it's a big tree. That sucks. I don't know. Wilting Sapwood... Wilting Sapwood's not 2 space. Is it? Or am I crazy? Hold on. I would have bet money on this fucker being 3 space. 3 space, yeah. Look at this guy. 1, 2, 3 pips. Unless you were just laughing at Wilting Sapwood in general and Lustrous and not saying that it was a 2-space unit. You're just making fun of the unit. Okay, exactly. You know what? I should have assumed that. That's obvious, I guess. Husk Hermit is 30 HP. It's not terrible, but it's not great for a tank, if that makes sense. No, sorry, Bird. Someone in YouTube chat was talking about it as well. I thought they were maybe saying it was 2-space. But I misunderstood. I'm gonna take the Zone of Silence here and move on with my life, I think. I'm gonna go to the cool room here. Is this no. Dude, it's always either Inscription or this one. This one's good too, don't get me wrong. I'm not losing all my Pyre HP. That does not seem very useful. This does not seem like the time to go to 1 Pyre health, especially... It's against Pyre Hunter? Yeah, no way. No, we're not taking that against Pyre Hunter Archeon. Stoic Plate Mail on Animus. I'd rather find Quick Dagger in theory, but it wouldn't be the worst. Is Shamey picked up Pyre Health already? Yeah, what are you gonna do though? Even if I had not taken the Pyre Health, right, if we had seen the Cavern first and then went to the Pyre Health afterwards, I still would take the max Pyre Health upgrade there. I think there is just genuinely no situation where I take the other one, basically. It is that bad in my opinion. It is so horrendous. The unstable pick, it's not good. Okay, we can get Spear Steward in here now. You know what? Might as well get you in here too at this point, right? Get a little Valor stacking there. That seems fine. Oh, you've done it, but you're not too attached to win streaking? That's fair. Let's play our Ember out here. And that, yeah, look, here's like the thing, Nick, right? I've thought of this before, right? If you're at 1 Pyre health, you could take the Pyre. You could take the option that reduces you to 1 Pyre health, so you're not losing anything, and you're getting base stats on your unit. Or you're at 1 Pyre health, and you get a full heal, and you get max Pyre health increase, right? It's like so tragic, but there's like the way that it works. There is just like nowhere on the spectrum of, oh, I want to take the one that lowers my Pyre HP to 1. It's just that bad. It's a tragic place for it to be, but it's just never good. HG, hello. How's it going? Crazy they just casually name drop the Divinity there. True. I'll take a little bit of Vengeful Shard damage here to get down to Divinity, I think. For my favorite game, the Divinity. Original Sin. Volcano, hello. How's it going? Okay, we're full clearing the floor. Taking a little bit of damage, but not too much. Seems fine. Imagine you play this with another person. After each battle you switch players. That would be a great option to fuck them up. That would be pretty funny. Little mean maybe, but pretty funny. Cleave doesn't stop us from taking any damage here, so it's not that good. I think we just play Inspire for more armor, honestly. Could have Talos. If Talos takes it here, they just die. So we don't want to do that either, unfortunately. This tanky Animus is not doing that well, honestly. Here, she is struggling a bit, folks. Oh, weird hiccup. Sorry. Oh god. But we're okay, I think. We've got a decent amount of Valor stacked up here. Maybe I should be putting these on Train Steward, actually. Nah, probably not. It'll be fine. Even Monster, you played a few seeded runs with your friends, and that's been fun. Sounds fun. This doesn't kill you, which is an issue, because you're the one doing the most damage to me here. I think I'd rather just once again play Divinity here and take almost no damage. That seems fine. Okay. And then we hopefully draw Cleave this turn, although we don't have any Cleaves in the deck. Oh, we're fucking dead here again. Hold on. What if we move you like this? Does that change? Okay, never. And then we live, folks. It is just that simple. Yeah, buying, you know, Animus 2 extra turns there does kind of make the entire difference, huh? Ooh, kind of interesting. Twin Blade, Spreading Spores doesn't seem that good to me here. Kind of, obviously. I know we have the Thorn Hollow, but that's not the line for us today. I think you kind of just have to take Twin Blade whenever you see it because it's pretty good. The minus to attack is like almost like a non-factor. And if we can take this, ooh, okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I just prefer Crusade. Actually, oh, this is kind of a weird choice. So I can see a world where we take Crusader here as like a tank instead of Husk Hermit. But we can slap Quick on Husk Hermit and it can just kill all backliners for us, which is pretty convenient. Although if we do want to try to commit to shifting, we could just take the Demonic Fledgling too. Just infuse Husk Hermit, easy. If only were that easy. If only were that easy. I'm gonna take Husk Hermit here, I think, on this one. Steadfast Crusader has synergy with Talos. I guess it does help move her if she's in front of him. I don't know how reliable it is, though. I think I'm gonna trust my gut and go with Husk Hermit for killing backline here. Seems a little bit better. I want energy first, so we can deploy better. And right side looks pretty good here to me. We don't need the health, but I do want to try to find Quick on the Husk Hermit. And also, we want to go to the armor to try to find a Quick Dagger as well. A lot of good things here potentially for us. I'll take this. That's fine. And then we will do this. Well, I'm pretty okay with Everlasting Light onto like merged with the what's it called? Where are you? Merged with the Twin Blade. That seems pretty decent, right? We mitigate the damage loss by just applying Valor to everyone on the floor. It seems pretty decent to me. So I'm down to play that. With that, does it change anything with that in mind? Not too much really for me. I think we just reroll here. Well, this is kind of annoying. Am I supposed to be pivoting to Husk Hermit being the carry now? Am I supposed to put like Animus as the tank? And then like give it like Everlasting Light to like fuel the Husk Hermit or something weird like that? It's kind of interesting here, honestly. We could also, you know what we could do also? We could do multi on Husk Hermit and then Everlasting Light, and each person that gets hit is an individual Valor stack, which is kind of cool too. This feels like it'll lose in the late game, but I'm down to try it out, and we'll see what happens, right? Maybe this is good. Maybe this is terrible. We're just throwing shit onto us. And let's keep playing Celestial Radiance here. The health is concerning. It'll be fine, don't worry. Heaven's Seal seems like it's going to be kind of a nightmare for us. We're going to have to play bottom floor, I think, just so we can actually deal like significant damage to these Sentinels. Because they get Titan Skin as they move up, which will reduce our damage on them by a lot. And then they get pulled down by Corrin as well, and then get like fully healed, and that just seems really bad. So I think we just don't take the trial on this one. The Titan Skin is obnoxious. For us especially here, it is pretty bad news. Okay, they play these. Pass turn. Zone of Silence, we can play it, but it's kind of... I think we actually have to do this here. This into... Well, now actually we have lethal. We can just do Zone of Silence into Root Seeds here. And that handles this first wave, but this is a little bit sketchy for sure. And we can just keep rolling Cleave, I guess. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Root Seed into... We can let you walk, and then the Thorn Hollow will kill you. I think we'll do that. That's fine. That's acceptable here. And then we can pivot you back and let Husk Hermit go back to being the carry here, basically. So let's do this into probably Razor Sharp into playing this here, I think. Oh, god damn it. The Collector is silenced. This is bullshit. Zone of Silence, you suck. This is a betrayal. And put this here. You're dying this turn? Hold on, wait a second. You're dying? Hold on. Husk Hermit's dying. Damn, that sucks. Well, I guess we'll put this here then. Okay. Very unfortunate. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? There was no way to know this could happen to us. Limmer does kill the backline guy there. I think we need to play Everlasting Light now, too. I know we lose the multi-strike, but it gives us so much Valor here, which seems pretty decent. It'll give us Talos some survivability as well, basically. And we'll put these here. Okay. Oh, I forgot that... Oh, no, you don't get silence. Never mind. I was going to say, the silence fucks you up, but it does not fuck you up. Never mind. I lied. Oh, we can do this into this. Into... Let's see... I can play Razor Sharp on you. There's a decent bit of damage. Oh, hold on, wait. Reservation here. That's good. And then we just go Razor Sharp. Okay, we don't win it here, but actually I don't think the Thorn Hollow wins it either. Oh, but wait. Hold on. Big. Okay, that might not be too bad. Although maybe I should just put it on like one of these guys or should put like a Root Seed or whatever one of these guys instead here. I think this does win though, right? Corrin comes up here and dies to the 1v1 against the Train Steward. Or I guess 2v1, but yeah, you get the idea. Dang, that was pretty spooky, but we're hanging on by a thread here. It's kind of working. Yeah, it was Spear Steward from the top rope. Second Everlasting Light feels like it's a bit of a bait here to me. I think I want Benediction for the damage shield more than anything here, and then I'm gonna take Focus Growth here too to try to keep the Husk Hermit alive. Maybe we just need to heal him to keep him in this one. Now we don't need any more unit upgrades. But I don't hate right side for the free artifact and the free removal. But I think we're supposed to go... Do I even go left side here? We're broke. We have no money. I think I should go right side for the free artifact, honestly. Maybe it'll be good. You know what? Sinner Salve, I'll take that. That's fine. We have like a Calcified Ember. That's free now. That's pretty cool. And despite them saving me there, I think we get rid of the Spear Stewards now. They get to retire. How complicated is this game compared to Slay the Spire? I think it's higher skill floor but lower ceiling. Maybe, I don't know, man. I think Slay the Spire is harder. Make of that what you will, I suppose. I think it's a harder game. I don't want to say one is definitively better or worse than the other, or like more or less. I don't know. I don't know, man. They're both good games. If you like one, you like the other almost certainly. Let's just go next year, I think. Save our money. Slay the Spire is definitely harder to win streak. Yeah. True and real. Titan Skin 4 does make it so that way our Husk Hermit can't kill backline unless they have some support. Right? 5 attack. Oh, I guess it actually does kill you still. You know what? Honestly, I'm not afraid. Slay the Spire is probably one of the hardest roguelike games we'll ever see. Maybe. Maybe, Voyix. You're an A20 Slay the Spire player on 2 characters. Which 2 characters? I mean, I know that people think that Watcher is the strongest character as far as, like, you know, consistency and win streak and all that stuff, right? But who else? There's so much going on in this game. There's a lot going on in this game. That is true. That is true and real. Okay. Husk Hermit is doing great. Look at this dude go. To have a win streak on anything higher than 5 is incredible, except Watcher. Honestly, even with Watcher, I think it's a pretty tough. It's a pretty crazy thing to do, for the record. Does this kill you? It does kill you. Lovely. Taking a little bit of damage, but not too much. Put this down here. I can't believe the collector got away again. This is bullshit. Okay, play this. If I play Zone of Silence, I can't play the Twin Blade, and I want to get the Twin Blade down here. Let's do that. That looks pretty good to me. Oh wait, I was supposed to put the... Sorry, I mixed up. I was supposed to put the Valor one on the Husk Hermit. Oh well, it shouldn't matter too much. For the record, nice beanie. Thank you. Thank you, GG. People keep telling me that I have to wear it or else they'll stop watching the stream. It's fucked up, but this is the world that we live in. Ooh, that's unfortunate this guy makes it through, but whatever. Ooh, can we actually... No. Maybe we can actually. Hold on. We do this. It does get lethal. Nice. Okay, good. You got Slice and Dice watching me. Wore that out. Well, Slice and Dice is a great game, too. Also, kind of obviously, right? So... Well, you're leaking? That's unfortunate. But I don't know. They're both good. Hi Spoons, how's it going, by the way, if I didn't say hi yet? Making it to A15 is already harder than a lot of turn-based roguelikes have to offer. Yeah. I agree with that as well, probably. That seems right. Slice and Dice is your favorite mobile game? I forget that you can just play it on mobile. That's such a good game, man, for mobile. It's kind of nutty. Focus growth here for a little bit of healing. Guess we do this. And then Talos dies with these two live. That's fine. Spikes on Thorn Hollow and never. Never. Not allowed. This Thorn Hollow will remain spikeless for the rest of its days. Ooh, Blood-Soaked Arena could be what we're looking for here as far as... Yeah, I think Blood-Soaked Arena is definitely a win con for us right now. We're kind of just brute forcing our way with damage through this run, but I can see it definitely happening here. These I'll skip on. I still want to get quick dagger here. That'd be pretty cool, especially if we merged it with Twin Blade. I guess he's actually merging Everlasting Light and Twin Blade though too here. Both seem like pretty good options. Yeah, Thorn Hollow is just a passenger on this train. That is very true. Okay, let's see what's in here first. Okay, well now we have the quick dagger, so we need to think about this very carefully. I think the line here is Everlasting Light and quick dagger combined, and then probably made deployable. But before we do that, let's see what's in the armory as well. If this was ring 3 or 4, I think Bloodthirsty Blade is pretty sweet. I think this is a little too late for it though. I don't think it's very good here. I think we're better off with Everlasting Light on this one. This seems like, yeah, it's just too late. Spell Sanctum. Spell Sanctum's actually worth considering too, but we already have the Blood-Soaked Arena. But then the one's a bit of a bait here for us. So they'll come in here. Buy this, merge and deployable these two. And we'll put Twin Blade probably on the Animus still. That seems fine. Okay. Deployable. You know what? No, I think I do want this, but Blood-Soaked Arena is also a very tempting thing to make deployable as well here. Both, I think, good options, honestly. We'll do this for now. Oh, I forgot we have the Zone of Silence too. I think I like Blood-Soaked more in this run because we shouldn't even need the Zone of Silence. We quick sweep the backliners in the entropy fight. I think we'll be mostly okay. The weapon lets you scale enemies at least, otherwise you're just scaling the Hermit. That is true. That is true. You are right about that. But like Blood-Soaked Arena is scaling the Valor on Husk Hermit, which is scaling like defense, right? Kind of in a way. So it's again, it's worth considering, but I think this is better. We'll see though. Okay, so obviously bottom floor here. Give you the merged equipment. Play Talos here. This will play you and you. You know what? There's first I'll get this out of here. We don't even have the blood soaked yet. We might as well just play the Zone of Silence here. Although, actually, you know what? I want the Divinity instead, right? We can take the corruption damage here, or we can just out armor the corruption, which is pretty good as well. I don't even need to move you yet, huh, Talos? Although, you know, I do want to move because it does stack up Valor here from the Husk Hermit. So, yeah, we do want you down right away. Husk Hermit gets way more strikes per turn in almost every circumstance, though. Yeah. Oh, we're talking about like... Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about making the merge equipment deployable versus making Bloodsoaked Arena deployable. We're talking about, like, merging Quick Blade versus merging, like, Twin Blade with the Valor thing, because I think this is, if we're talking about that, I think this is the right way to go. Almost certainly, but not definitely. I don't know. I think there's merit to basically every different iteration there of playing those. Well, now we get the Blood-Soaked Arena, which seems pretty good to me. I guess we can play the Windblade. I don't know, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, Husk Hermit's taking out entire floors already, and I suspect we're not gonna have... maybe some of the heavy floors will give us issues here, but everything seems pretty fine for the most part here. We might do a little bit of leaking, though, late game here. I can see that happening as well, for sure. Yeah, let's play Benediction. Also, Bandana spikes on Thorn equals 6 damage. If you know, you know. He's right. If you do know, you do in fact do know. Very true. I keep thinking about playing Cleave here, but it does just steal strike triggers from the Husk Hermit if these guys die, so... Hey, where'd my Husk Hermit go? What the heck? There's some downside to having the Cursed Windblade on the character's attacks the most. Or the scaling attack you got enough to just make it the best choice. It's a good question, right? I haven't thought about it. I've been very mindlessly just playing the Twin Blade on the person who has higher attack here. But you are right that the more attacks it has does make it an issue. But I think ultimately in Relentless, you're losing attack, but the Animus is just outputting so much more damage than Talos is. I think you do want the Blade there still. You could probably math it out to be like, oh, over a 20 rounds of Relentless, right? If a combat is longer than X amount of rounds, it's better to put it on Talos versus having it on the backmost unit, yada yada, right? But like, I don't think it matters too much. But it's definitely like something to think about, right? I just don't know the answer. It shouldn't matter too much either. I think ultimately it shouldn't matter much either way. Well, we do have a Wildwood Tome here. So we can make the Animus also quick. How much does that matter? Not that much. Not bad. Eagleheart's kind of cool, but the problem with Eagleheart here, I think, is... like, it's like a movement card for... I guess it's fine for Talos. I think take Eagleheart. I think my theory here is that our biggest concern is heavies in Ring 7 and Ring 8. And Eagleheart will... If we play it on Talos, we'll trigger the melee weakness shift, and then we'll, you know, do damage as well to the heavies probably. So it doesn't seem terrible here. And then here... Space upgrade's not really that good. I think maybe it's just card draw. Although we should think about... maybe we do... Okay, hold on. Where's our next arms? We can do more energy and make something else deployable as well here. Because right now our deployable mana is spent... Well, actually, we don't even spend it that effectively anyway. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 mana that we don't even care about here really already. I think it actually is just card draw. If you shift Animus past Talos, it will tear the floor up. Oh, you're right, because it'll hit and it'll trigger the melee weakness as well. That is very true. I think it's card draw on this one. This is actually a pretty tough choice here, I feel like. But I think the energy is overkill. I think we have enough to play everything, basically. Especially with a reservation. Which I've already forgot we've even had. I'm sure I've missed many turns to actually use reservation for a bit of extra value. I think we can go here and just, like, make, like, the Twin Blade deployable at this point, and we're still in, like, the same spot, basically. Okay, so now... Now I wish I'd taken the extra energy, because now it would actually be usable. Because now we can go... merge these two. And now the Everlasting Light, the strike... Now the strike negative is a strike positive. Because now this is just pure net gain per strike. And it's on the entire floor. Right? So that seems pretty good to me. But we don't have the energy to make this deployable and get it rolled out as well. So we'll just try to play it later on instead. And it should be pretty strong still. Could make Bloodsoak deployable though here. I think we don't care much about silence here. We maybe we'll care more if it's Savagery's last stand or whatever for the Ring 7 fight. Hold on, before we do anything, let's see what are we duping here, I guess is an important question as well. All of our cards are kind of ass, I'm now realizing. They don't do much. We just have very good units, I think, is the key thing I'm noticing here. Maybe we should have gone space. Maybe we should have gone space upgrade and taken, like, multiplied the Husk Hermits to have 2 of them here as, like, a backup in case one of them dies. That might have been pretty good. Testing, and cards like Prism Retrieval actually give cards negative energy to a card which comes up with Fecundity. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that. That is a neat interaction. My gut here is just take Eagle Heart. Second Eagle Heart shouldn't hurt. And I think we just make this deployable. That seems fine for me as well. And we'll upgrade and move on. I don't know. I feel bad. I would say that this has not changed my opinion about Talus at all yet. This run I feel like Talus had very little impact on. We just found other strong things to do. So, Although this could all fall apart once again here, although I don't think it will. So couple of thoughts here. Reanimate is a little spooky, but in theory, if we get strong enough, fast enough, this is extra slay triggers for Bloodsoaked Arena. I just don't know what the first wave of this combat is. Is it like a 500 and like a backliner, or do I have like 1 or 2 rounds to like kind of set up before the heavies start showing up? Does anyone know? Anyone off the dome had this one memorized yet? 2 rounds before 500s. This should be pretty takeable then. We don't need much time to scale. We get there very quickly. Does silence cancel equipment effects? I think it does. I believe so, but the first hit of Husk Hermit should kill the silencers. Oh, then I guess we don't get the Valor after, because probably everyone's dead. That might be an issue. You know, we'll see. We shall see. We still get the Bloodsoaked Arena Valor, though. Yeah, it is, I believe, canceling out the strike triggers. That is going to be a slight issue, huh? I guess we do this then. You use some attack here. You get some Valor on you there. Move you here. It is looking a little janky, but it's not terrible. This is the game where it's like, dang, this one is going great. Seraph explodes your balls. I have yet to have Seraph explode my balls. Hasn't really happened yet. Looking forward, I mean, I've had Seraph cause some issues when my balls remain intact, so that's nice. I think we should be fine here. Okay, we're leaking a tiny bit, but once we put down like Divinity here, I think it'll be... Oh, actually, we can put this here. Yeah, it's over. We're good. Everyone relax. Everything's good now. We got there. Pack it up, folks. Look at this poor guy. It's so fucked to be this dude, man. It's actually fucked up. I'll put you here, Drew. Why not? Get you scaling a bit. This one has no heavies. Oh, there's heavies. Look right there. That's a heavy right there. There we go. And then put this here. Get the Husker back to the front. 160 Valor stacks is pretty impressive. Hey, it's not too late. You can leave now. You can unfollow. You can Gindred. While you still have hello, hi. Welcome. You're one letter off. I think you have a typo in your name. I think you're trying to go for Kindred probably, and you missed it by one. But hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. We can just play these. It's fine. You know what? There you go, buddy. Have some thorns. So am I saying I never lost to Seraph? Never. Not once. Never happened. There's no proof. Ain't never been me, I'll tell you that right now. Kindred with jizz. That's horrible. That's a horrible sentence. That, or it's an amalgam of words you threw together when you were young and you thought it was cool. I think you know what? I think young you did an okay job. Nice work. Okay. Goodbye, Rax. I'll see you in hell. I guess I'll take more Benediction here. I don't know. Restore and retreat, huge. No thank you. No thank you on these. If I said there was a flying champion, as in they were flying on your side of the train. There, I mean, Jay, there is. Her name is Talos. She doesn't fly every turn, but that is kind of like the design concept, I guess. I've just made that connection before, or for the first time ever, right? Talos in the first game was a flying boss, and in this game, she does fly around wherever you want. Even flying outside, yeah, but that's like probably too hard to code, or whatever. So this is the closest we're gonna get, I think, to that. That is what the champion does, basically, right? Hope those are treating me well. I mean, we did immediately lose on Ring 2 the first run of the day, but this one's doing pretty well. Seek Stone, huh? I guess I'd do this on Divinity. Yeah, on Divinity, it seems fine. And you know, I'm down for a Benediction being one cost as well. Before we go any further, we should probably check out the Merchant of Trinkets, see what's going on in here. Okay, bastard game. I see how it is. I see how you fucking are. Reroll this. What a horrible, horrible game. So you're surprised I'm on this run? Yeah. We don't have to kill him yet. The Shield Stewards are worse still. You can get rid of them first, but Thorn Hollow's days are certainly numbered here, and maybe we'll still kill him. I like Holy Stone on this, because if I understand this correctly, right? Holy Stone uses the base cost when it comes to healing, so this should still heal us for 3. I like the idea of Holy Stone on Benediction and maybe duping it. Well, now I kind of wish I could do that instead, but whatever. Oh, this is actually pretty good too. I'm okay with this. Spell chain here, because we have the reservation, so we need it in a clutch moment. It's very good to do that. And you know what, just one cost Divinity is fine too. Oh, maybe we actually... I'm actually very down to dupe the Divinity here. So that way we can just get a bunch of armor on Husk Hermit turn 1, right? Because we're going to play, like... We're going to play probably middle floor or bottom floor here with Husk Hermit. And if... We're gonna play a bottom floor Husk Hermit, and if Seraph is on that same floor, he'll probably get killed from full health. So I think we play Thorn Hollow top floor, mid floor, double Divinity. Give it some baseline armor stacks. That should be pretty good. And Lightning, hello, hi. It is not. Is it Benediction? Is this not how it works? Is this wrong? Does Holy Stone not use the initial cost in the healing? So I forgot what I said, so I'm not sure what you're commenting about is the issue here. This seems fine. Let's do that. Okay. It is how much you spend? I've been lied to. I can't believe this. Although it heal for one... Was it fixed? Did it work the other way before? Maybe I've just always been wrong about it. I don't know. Someone once upon a time told me that it used the baseline cost, not the reduced cost when it comes to the healing from Holy Stone. What a betrayal. Okay, so we're going to play you up here. And we're going to do... I think we're just going to play bottom floor. This should be fine, I think. You go here. It uses the baseline sometimes, and other times not. So it just chooses whatever it's feeling like then. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's get you in here, I think. Let's just play Benediction into Inspire. Oh, like things that reduce the cost of the card outside of upgrades. So like a cost reduction from like Spell Sanctum it works for, but I see what you're saying. Okay. That's kind of interesting at the very least. You're gonna incant me, but I think we're just not even getting hit here, so I don't care about incanting. I'll draw 2 more next turn. That seems fine as well. Very good, very good. You're 90% sure it works with Under Legion -1 cost on the first spell played? That's weird, man. Holy Stone is basically only useful with Volatile Gauge. I'm not sure about that. That seems like an not over assessment. I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. That seems incorrect if I had to guess. I know that's the only time it's good. Holy Stone's really good unless you don't fight the Titans. Yeah. Okay, I'll play my Entropies out here, get all sapped up and gooey. We already have enough tactic carry here, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So right now, again, my thoughts are, I don't fucking know if this Talos is good or not. This is not a good run to determine that. But maybe it's good. I don't know. Seems neat. You know, play these here. Why not? Get some more card draw. One, you find it hard to spend $100 on an upgrade that is a band-aid fix to a Titan unless you have Gauge, because it does nullify him. Cool. Is the game audio off? You don't hear the music, and you don't realize why everything feels weird. The music is on, and maybe it's just like a little bit quiet. I can turn it up for you, maybe. You guys hear the music, right? Is that good? Maybe Leonard might be having a stroke as well. Who knows? That is very much a possibility as well here. We shouldn't discount that as being happening right now. Also, Windblade, huge. This Talos was kind of awkward with the shift weapon. You get the melee weakness after the floor passes. It's fine, not great. Yeah, I think we just found something stronger to do anyway and win the game with these guys. Music is there, but it's just too quiet for you. Well, how do we feel about the music now? Is this too loud now? Like, you know. There we go, by the way. Is this appropriate music levels? Wingeblade. Listen, Wingblade is spelled correctly, so I'm not gonna say it funny. But the other wing, I'm calling it Winge, man. It's spelled like whinge. Okay. This should be also just like the easiest Titan fight of all time, I'm pretty sure too. We might end up playing. Actually, we can. Husker can just tank bottom floor here as well. Yeah, this is fine. We'll be okay. 15. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. You come on up here. Looking here, but you turn your volume way up, you can hear it. Just my voice blows your ears out. Weird. I don't think it was. I didn't think it was. Maybe I might just have it too quiet, honestly. That's probably what's going on here, if I had to guess. Get you in here. Maybe just play reservation as well, here, so I can go. Actually, I'd rather just get the strikes with you. Yeah, that's probably better. Even though it doesn't trigger shit, I think just getting the strikes here is a better line. Is it extremely quiet? You can hear the sound effects somewhat, music barely at all. Really? To me, the music sounds louder. Or actually not louder. But I don't know, whatever. I don't think it matters too much. I forgot about Pyrelight here. Hold on. Actually, let me play Pyrelight out. Let's do Pyrelight into Benediction into double Inspire here. We should have this man pretty much dead to rights, though, in a couple turns, so none of this matters, I guess, really. I guess there's some logic here that maybe we don't want to play Bloodsoaked Arena. And we want to play Zone of Silence instead here, but that doesn't seem right either. Oh, weird hiccup, sorry. What? Play these. Firelight. Where's my damn twin blade here? There it is. What the hell, man? I guess Razor Sharp into like Seal Enhancer's fine here. We'll have him dead on the third cycle through. You're listening to me, your monster music, and your Spider-Man music. That's a lot of music. That is a lot of music, man. Well, Valerie should be fine to offset the corruption. I agree. He is a very valorous plant. Okay. Leif, hello. Israel striked Iran. Oil prices will go up. Listen, Leif, if you want to be a guy randomly talking about politics, you're supposed to be in Twitch, not in YouTube chat for that. Okay, easy mistake to make. I don't blame you. But you're in the wrong one to randomly talk about politics. Well, we can kill you, I think, with a shift here as well, so that's pretty cool. Can I Razor Sharp my Pyre? Oh wait, I can do the cheat move, right? With the Razor Sharp next turn, I guess, or 2 turns from now. Johnny, hello, you're so back. You just arrived for the first time. Welcome back, Johnny. How's it going? You almost dead up there, buddy? You are dead this turn. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we'll just hit the end turn button then. Okay. I've learned nothing from this run. Sweepers are still strong. The end, basically. That's my takeaway from this one. You're nearing 70, which also means you're nearing 90, which means you're nearing halfway. We are almost halfway there. You're not wrong. Yeah, Razor Sharp kind of OP in this game. Razor Sharp didn't do much. That was Husk Hermit. Husk Hermit was the carry there for sure. What a fucked up asshole. Where are we at? Oh, we are at 69. Oh, who was it who said they were also Illustrious? You're also, we're tied. Illustrious, you and me are tied for 69 wins against the Titans. Look at that. Very cool. Now would you meet you halfway? Would I meet you halfway where, GG? Where am I meeting you halfway? I should update the titles. Ah, fine, hold on. lmao, get it? It's the number. Haha. There you go. We've done it. What are we playing next, people? What's the next one? I'm thinking, you know, we played Talos. Let's play. I want to play Luna Coven. I'm feeling Luna here. Have I done Luna, Lazarus? I have not done this yet. This feels like one I should have already done by now, right? This feels like it should be pretty strong. Song request gone. Yeah, sorry, Johnny. We're multi-streaming, and multi-streaming is we can't do the song. So here, Johnny, if you weren't here when it happened, when we first started doing multi-streaming, I had the song request on, and I just forgot we were multi-streaming. So I played the song, and then the YouTube. It's not a big deal, but the YouTube VOD did get copyright claimed. It didn't kill us. The video is still there. It's fine. But it did get copyrighted. So it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, no, I lost like $2. But, like, you know, a little annoying. And it's also, I feel kind of bad because, like, YouTube doesn't even have the option to do that. Which is kind of unfortunate. Which does remind me, actually, I did finally set up because we've been streaming so much on both platforms, I did set up the thing where you technically can subscribe on YouTube, but there's like no rewards for it yet, so probably don't do it. It's not worth it, but it eventually will have like maybe emotes and stuff on YouTube as well. I don't know. I have to look into how it actually works. Let's just do a random higher heart as well. Let's keep doing this. You already subscribed? Really? No. So Johnny, there's like a you know how on Twitch you subscribe and you pay money? There's like a similar thing on YouTube where you subscribe and pay money as well. So I've set that up finally. You're joking. Okay, gotcha. Okay, he's doing a bit. So reservation again, which is kind of weird. I like, you know what? I think Silent Sentinel is like maybe secretly really strong. I like this guy. I think a 2-space unit with 40 HP that can heal himself periodically seems like pretty cool. Wait, that's a thing? Yeah, GG, it is like a thing, but don't worry about it. It doesn't matter yet. This seems pretty cool. Storm, I can see being pretty good too if we get like enough conduit in the build somehow. Actually, like the Sentinel, I like him too. I think he's pretty cool. He got buffed though, right? Didn't he like he was at 0 attack and now he's at 10 attack? Kind of weird. Your first Covenant win yesterday. Alt Revenant, Alt Pyreborn. You had 5 of the dragons that get attack health based off of eggs with multi-stone and with smidge stone and multi-strike. That's pretty cool. There's a pretty cool build to play. Okay, so we get Spellweaver. I just feel like Spellweaver is just so simple and strong. I'm gonna take this here. Footstool, it's kind of good in a lot of ways, so I'll take that as well. I think we can afford Titan Skin here. That shouldn't be too spooky. And I think we are going to take some pyre damage here, if I had to guess, but not too much, hopefully. Let me think here for a moment. Because on one hand, I want to kill this Sycophant. For sure, and I don't want Ekka to get hit by spikes here. But it doesn't matter too much. I'm able to get value out of Ekka's other paths. Yeah, I feel it's kind of dumb, right? I feel like the Ekka path with Moon Cycling would be good if you had the other starter card. I think you need to really find the Lunar Priestess ASAP for the other Ekka to be good, basically. But I can see it for sure being decent with a couple of Lunar Priestess. I see the line there. It's just that it requires too much to line up for you, I think, for me to be interested. Okay, well that does just kill you, which is very lovely. And we'll play these, and we will just hit you, and then it doesn't matter too much. That's fine. The one with Ardo today, being able to phase your starter cards makes the clan so much more stable. Yeah, you know what's weird too? I think Witchweave is also a good starter card. I just think that like the cycle card is just so much more important considering like the clan has so much more cycling mechanics in it, right? Like it feels like with this character, unless you see Lunar Priestess early, half your clan is offline. But the other half that's online with this Ekka is very, very powerful. So I'm not too upset about it. But it is a little, I would say, annoying, I guess, is how I would describe it. I don't know. Let's do this. I like giving you a bit of regen here, Ekka, and I want to try to hit blue again on this ingredient. Folks, it is just that easy. Just hit. Just hit and kill the annoying sycophants here. Now he walks up to Pyre, but we hopefully, I mean, I don't think we win Relentless here, but maybe we come close to winning Relentless here before he gets up there. I don't think that happens though for us. Have your strong spells are also neutered when you don't have phase cards. I think you can get by even without the strong phase cards. I think just having, even most of those cards, in my opinion, even having, you know, not the right moon cycle, when you have 8 billion conduit, they usually do 8 billion damage, right? So even that's usually good enough, I think. Well, I'll take Rage Serum here. That might actually get us through this. Let's play this. Let's play you here. Punbun, what the fuck? You're flipping me off? You're doing a cool kickflip and you're flipping me off? What the hell, man? I thought we were tight. What did I do to piss you off? Aw, man. Well, we're in a weird spot here. I like this. We don't have attuned currently. We can just Witchweave you down, though. Is not terrible. And if I play Forevermore Serum, it's like one extra... You know what I should do, actually? Hold on. I want to redo here. I want to redo. Sorry, it is kind of awesome and stuff. Damn, he is awesome and stuff. What the fuck? Let's do this. Let's play double ingredient here and try to get maybe more rage. Ooh, or more damage shield. That's also not terrible here. Yeah, let's do damage shield. Put it on Ekka in the back. But reanimate here. Tragically, this man's not dying, so that kind of sucks. Oh, maybe am I supposed to be cashing in the spell weakness now with like a Moonweave here and just killing the frontliner? Maybe. We can try to play it out here. Let's see if it works a little bit better. This is the first time you see my real face. Lmao, what a Chad. I just think I have a normal face, man. I guess thank you, I guess. I know it's intended as a compliment, but like I don't know. How does this look? Let's play a couple different lines to see what looks better here. We do this. Hit here as well. Put this here. It's not much more damage. It's a little bit more, I think, right? Oh, I need to get Forevermore Serum. No. The Forevermore Serum's not worth that much. I think this is pretty okay. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot about Reservation. Pyre. God damn it. I hate this game. I forgot about the Pyre. I should have hit the button that makes it do the thing. God damn it. Okay, hold on. You know what? I've learned from my mistakes. It's time to play the Reservation. It doesn't do shit here, but maybe it helps. You know what? Let's put some more sap on this guy. Melee weakness, big. Not that big, huh? Damn. You guys should all unsubscribe and unfollow and all that stuff. I'm throwing. I'm washed, etc. These are like the same here, basically. Hold on. You're hitting for a 7. This is healing for 8. Guess it, you know, heal is a bigger number. Oh, he takes 2 pyre hits to kill. It's over. It's over. What a throw. Monster Train 2, Gilda, Overgrown Carapace, Art Mod is soon. Are you working on that one, Pun Pun? Pun Pun, can you talk to the Slice and Dice text modders? Can you get those guys together maybe and get us some Gilda, maybe like a Gilda Hexia crossover? I would appreciate that. Get your boys on that. Thank you very much. It wouldn't be Lunica without letting the ring 1 boss walk up higher. I could have stopped it though, is the issue. This is on me. Also, I think I come over here and just try to find some upgrades here. I mean, listen. We're all thinking it. We can just get a test subject here and win the entire run. Ooh, but they don't give it to me though. Okay. Is Makeshift Golem good? This guy seems like a little bit of a weird freak to me. Dr. Tigrix, aka Gnome Child, hello. Happy birthday to me. Not my birthday. You know, I want to make this guy meat hook to me feels kind of stinky. I want to make this guy actually work because I haven't, despite me having him stamped, I have not actually played this guy to any real effect yet. So let's give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Makeshift Golem goes hard with Overgrowth Carapace. Hello, hello, Lord of Pies. How are you? How's it going? He doesn't like Manhook and Car Door. What the fuck? Yeah, I prefer a big eyeball hulking monstrosity Metal Man. That's more my guy. What else am I doing here? I don't know. You know what? I think I will put a large stone on Silent Sentinel to make sure we don't lose this next boss fight. That seems pretty decent. And then I think we just go next. Do we need energy here? Not that desperately. I think I just take this. I think we'll be fine. Trust, etc. He's got the idea behind Makeshift Golem, but you never see him with Reanimate setup. I think the hulking guy, the hulking master, whatever, I feel like just intuitively makes like a better, makes more sense as like a Reanimate tank. But this is like, I mean, I guess actually with Dominion Seraph, right? You give me the argument that like AoE armor is actually much more valuable. Right? Who cares about how much he can have a million billion corruption? Who cares? If we just give him 10 Reanimate, he will save himself and save my entire setup basically. So I see the logic there at least, right? For this run at least of how he makes sense. But he's a bit of a freak. You've had Golem go pretty hard with dualism plus Reanimate. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt this as being true. Do I just mix now? I guess so, right? Sure, we'll take that. Slight issue. This man's gonna maybe cause some serious damage to our pyre, which is concerning. We'll see. Almost like a Scooby-Doo villain. You know what? I see it. I see the truth behind your words. I don't think you're wrong. Okay, that was pretty convenient here for us. And we can rage you up some more here if we need to. We can also pop Reservation to kill this guy. Although it is is it even good? I guess we have to do this, huh? That gets us there, okay. We can throw down some Forevermore serums. I think we just want to get the rage higher here. That seems better to me this turn. And then we can hopefully just kill this guy with the damage we have. We'll see. Just had Gross Michael die on round 1 of his first fight, and Cavendish die on round 3 of his first fight. That's pretty funny. It sucks when it happens to you, but me being here and it not happening to me, that's pretty funny. I'm sorry that it has to be this way, but damn. Okay. Does this keep you... Does this kill this guy? Yes, it does. Okay, very good. Love that for us. We should win the Relentless here, I think, with how much rage Eka has. Especially if we can pick off this backline dude here, which we can do. Right? And you have the damage, so I guess I'll just put... I don't know. Kill you for fun. Little close, though. Little close, but we get there. Not too shabby. Cavendish dying, you feel like is more likely than it seems because you're rolling 1% a lot. Then it's as likely as it seems that if you're understanding the mechanics, that's as likely. Also, I love a phase blessing here. Phase blessing, big. Ooh, do we try to sneak an overworked assistant into the build here, folks? This guy, I've seen people do crazy, fucked up shit with this dude. This might be the run for it. This could be his chance finally to shine. I'm down to try to make him work. It comes with an Ember, which is annoying, but like, whatever. And I think... Listen, Pyre Help is nice. Merchant of Arms, if we see like a Glaive, obviously that'd be really cool. I think I want to go that way, but this side is not bad either. I'm sorry, GG, are you saying this right here is Voyix IRL? Voyix, would you like to respond to the slander against you? I don't know, maybe Voyix left, I'm not sure, but that's kind of rude. I wouldn't say that about my good friend Voyix64. I think it should not be underestimated how good Merchant of Magic can be for us right now. I think getting like cost down on Celestial Storm here, or maybe like a holdover on Phase Blessing is very powerful right now. We shouldn't, but I think actually the selling point here for me for left side is the footstool. We have this footstool. I want to find a room to play with it. You got to come over here, I'm pretty sure. You don't listen to the opinions of lesser beings, so you do not have a response. Damn, that's fucking metal. Let's just reroll these. Well, I don't... Not great rooms here, I gotta say, folks. I don't love the rooms the game's showing us. Although, Electricity Chamber could be hilarious if we can sneak in Overworked Assistant into it, right? I'm down to try this, man. It's a... Like, look at this fucker. This card is rare. It has to be good. Like, every time I see this, it feels like it should be dog shit. But it's a rare card. Surely it's better than it looks. I don't know. Let's find out. You don't understand Overworked Assistant. You can never get him to do anything. I think you're supposed to just kind of like keep giving him reanimates and then he kills backline for you. That's my theory, at least. I'm gonna take the Chakot here. I'm pretty sure. Triple A feels like the weakest to me out of all the Jokers, and Gross Michael does not seem very strong here either. We don't have a lot of units with high base attack stats, so the Cavendish doesn't seem very good. I just think we want Mr. Chakot here. I like this guy. You spy on Voyix IRL, and that is in fact him. You are one of the birds in front of his window. You do be gotten a lot of birds, it is true. Hey, have you been able to do rank 10 with Banished Champion and Under Legion? You can't get a win at all. Brah, did you fart? First off, hello, welcome to the stream. Are you talking Banished primary? Do you mean like Fel, or do you mean Talos as the primary character? Because my advice for you, and I'm not saying it'll work every single time ever, but if you're playing Fel and you see the start with the starting Fel path where she gets permanent Valor scaling whenever she shifts, you play that, spend the early game shifting a lot, and that champion path should carry you. I want to say it's a pretty mindless path to play, but it requires some optimization, and you do need to be careful about your characters dying because they turn 1 have very low armor. But if you can make it to like ring 4 or 5, usually with that Fel, you should win the entire game. We'll take this here. I mean, we'll have to take this, obviously, right? Duh. You had a 9 live Nightmare solo Savagery Seraph. That was cool. It does sound pretty cool. Okay. So, here's the plan, folks. Chamber top floor here. And I'm putting the makeshift golem actually in top floor as well. We're gonna have Echo up here. We're gonna try our best to slot in the instability guy, and we'll see how it goes. I am suspicious, but maybe it'll work. You tried every angle. You're not putting out enough damage. You should get there eventually for sure. And you know what? Reservation. I'll play my Ember here. That seems fine. Ooh, I don't really want red here. I'm looking for green. I usually just go all three into perma-scaling Fel. You could do other things too, obviously, right? But I've had better luck with that one. Okay, I was looking for green. The game won't give it to me, which is kind of rude, but whatever. We'll do this for now. That's fine. Do not just try to force Smidgestone Overgrowth Carapace. That will not. I mean, it can win, but it will not guarantee win you the game. Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks. So we are detonating the assistant here, so we need to find more reanimate for him. But we can find him a little bit of reanimate stacks here. He could go pretty hard in the paint on this one. Or we can just get the Forever Serum too. That's pretty good as well. Okay, so we have an issue here, and that's the makeshift golem did not get any reanimate before it died. I guess I'm making you the tank now? No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Hold on. Wait one damn second. Okay, this goes here. And we do this and hit the reanimate this time. There we go. Okay, and then we potion kit here. And potion for another reanimate. Okay, okay, hold on. And we play it on you. And he lives. And we keep doing that forever, hopefully, is the plan. Overstock with Fungi because you can push them to the back with Justice very easily. That is true as well. Okay, I think this time the assistant is just dying here. Folks, we're in kind of a bad spot. I am actually a bit worried about this now. I'll be the first to admit it. This is a little bit dubious. I guess I just kill you here. Put you here. Put this down here. Which is that Overwatch assistant? You love that guy? Yeah, he's kind of throwing on this run though, it looks like. He's not getting much done today, I gotta say. Okay, maybe I can just sap Archeon into Oblivion here. I don't think I can. I think it is unfortunately just Jova for us here. Yeah, I don't see the path on this one. You can play you here. I got Cosmic Bolt, which is actually quite a bit of damage, huh? We should mix. See if we can find some more sap. Okay, hold on. Wait a second, people. People, hold on. Wait. Boom. Into sap. That, I'm pretty sure, loses. It was close, but it still loses. I think we can play this differently, though. And maybe find the dub here. My gut is that the assistant is kind of bait right now, because I don't think we have a good setup for it yet. So I think... Okay, I think we play maybe just these two top floor. And try to make maybe... Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, so... Wait. So maybe this will be the reanimate floor. And this will be the in-camp floor. So we have, like, our reanimate payoffs here. Although, actually, I'm misplaying again. Hold on. Play this, because this counts as the initial summon. Although, actually, you know what? You know what? Fuck the reanimate plan entirely. Just get Spike's 8 on Sentient here. That's actually really good in and of itself. So let's try this. And this goes here. And we just all in on Sentient, tanking for Ekka here, and we look for, like, probably just look for a red serum. This I believe will win. But maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. Red Serum's pretty good. I'll put Reanimate on you for now. I think we'll hold Red Serum. Should be probably fine. We'll see. I don't know. Heal you to full. Give you... Well, get more Conduit first. Phase Blessing here. Makeshift Golem's already dead, which is just tragic. You hate to see a good man eat shit and die like this, but it is what it is, folks. Have I tried Lazarus with Melting Remnant combo? What do I think about them? Very, very obviously some very like strong inherent synergy, right? You have one clan that gets a lot of value from your units dying, and you have one clan that also gets value from your units dying, and like yeah, like they make sense together, right? They're cool. Basically the end, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about them, really. They're cool. Why do you have so many notifications? I don't know. Why do you have so many notifications, Voyix? What's up? Why are you so popular and cool? Does this get us lethal? It's pretty close, right? Nice. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that here. Notifications on Twitch. What do these freaks want? Maybe like your credit card number? I can pop this, but it's not even that good this turn. I like stacking up the spell weakness on Archeon here. I think that makes sense to me. I think we'll just play the Ember as well to get out of deck. I think that's fine. You got a bunch of drops for Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege feels like a game that I should like more, but I just don't like it very much. I don't know. That one, it's not like right up my alley, but it's close enough to my alley where I feel like I should personally like it, but I just never got into it. I don't know. I think I do... Well, let me mix here. Try to look for green. There we go. Green infusion, very good. Oh, maybe I was supposed to play blue here and kill these guys. I don't know. I like the heal here. This looks fine as well. Your friends played it for a bit in a 5-stack, and it was fun for a bit. I just think it's, like, cool to be able to, like, you know, like... As maybe it's kind of lame, but, like, destructible environments seem neat to me. I think that's like a big part of that game, but I don't know. Voix is a well-known Rainbow Six Siege gamer. He streams it all the time. I don't believe he streams it all the time, Zips. That may in fact be a falsehood. I could heal to full here, heal to full here, and then pop Phase Blessing, which seems pretty good to me. And then I lose Spell Weakness. I'm down to lose Spell Weakness. It doesn't seem that big of a deal. Kill you. Play this. Reanimate some more. Lovely. Well, I guess I could have just healed next turn, because the armor is getting mostly broken by the Flagellant. That was probably a bit of a misplay. I don't think it matters too much. You think you just have to spend so much time learning maps and characters and shit? Well, that was kind of fun, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. When we mix here, what do we get? Reanimate 3, that looks pretty good. And then when we storm here, that does just barely win. Just barely gets there. Not too shabby. Okay. So I think now the plan is to take a space upgrade. And I think you try to sneak in the other units into this floor now. That seems fine to me. You like offense, defense shooters? You think they're cool to watch? I've never been a big fan. Like, I never got into... I played it a decent bit, but I never really got into, like, competitive Counter-Strike. Never play... And Valorant. Never played... I guess the closest I got into something like that was, like, playing, like, Search and Destroy with my friends when I was in, like, high school. I don't know. I think... I'll just take a Stardust here for more incants, honestly. It doesn't seem too bad. I think Plague Doctor and ability this is just worse than Assist. I know it's a banner unit, so we get priority on it, but I think it's just not that good here. You don't have any real way to give it damage other than Rage. I think I will skip on that. I was a COD lobby baby. What was your favorite cancelable thing said? I plead every amendment under the sun. Once upon a time, I was 17 playing Modern Warfare 2. I probably said some things that would get me in trouble today, but I think ultimately people understand that, you know, people grow and change, yada yada. Rainbow Six is more like a MOBA FPS. You need to know the maps, the characters, how the characters' abilities interact. A little big on like echolocation. Yeah, that to me has always been annoying. Like the sound, how important it is, and how weird it is. Like, I don't fuck with it. You know what I said? Pun. When's the Hexia tribute video coming out? Mister, okay, listen. I like going right side. I'm thinking about it more. I think right side is the way to go here because we have these guys who both need upgrades. So I think we come over here. And what do we get here? Dualism. Dualism's pretty good here on the makeshift golem. It's not bad on over consistent too. I think it's better on golem. We put conduit on him as well. I don't hate just giving him conduit as well to make me have more spell power. I kind of fuck with that. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see how it plays. And we can go Titanite on Sentinel for more armor as well here. Dynamom, you got your second out of 180. Very good, very good. Poggers, congrats, etc. Let's try this. I'm skeptical this will work, but it could get there, I think, ultimately. Reanimation lab, huh? We already have the electricity chamber. So I don't know. Okay, quick question. When Overworked Assistant kills himself with instability, does that count as a slay? My guess would be no, almost certainly, right? Like, because it's not damage he's dealing that is killing him, it is a debuff. I'm pretty confident this would not work. It does not. You just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. It would be cool if it did, because then he would just go crazy mode. But I'm fairly confident that's not how this works. I'm just gonna skip, I think, and move on with my life. And we'll take more incanting conduit here. I kind of have to play bottom floor here to stop these cursed guys from fucking up my draws. I think we just don't take the trial either. This is a bit spooky. You don't think the broccoli gets slay triggers, which makes you sad? What is the broccoli? I'm sorry, huh? What? Who? Okay, I think the plan now is genuinely a double space upgrade here. I think we just try to get some good upgrades on this assistant and dupe him and put him in the floor as well. I see a vision here. I'm seeing the code in the Matrix right now, basically. Oh, the puffball guy. Yeah. Bad shark. This dude is just such a hater, man. This dude, all he does is just hate shark. Because he's not the same as hot shark. It's so fucked up. It's sick and twisted, man. Do I care about you blowing up to deal damage to you? Not really. You're not dying. You're walking to the pyre and getting one hit in anyway. Though it's not a bad turn, honestly, to reservation here to get these two. You know what? I'm actually down with that. Reanimate. Spikes is fine too. Okay. Did Hot Shark get Slay Triggers in Monster Train 1? No. No, Shark did not get Slay Triggers in Monster Train 1 either. Fake news, etc. I'll give you this for sure here, buddy. We just keep mixing. play for Relentless here. Although this guy will leak as well, I think, which is kind of annoying. So spikes will only... Well, here's the thing, that Frost is not a buff, it's a debuff, right? Spikes did count for it. That is true. It's obviously not getting conduit buff, but it does take you down to one hit on Pyre. I think I'll do this. And you're gonna get pulled down when the Hammerman shows up, so I think we can just play this as well. It seems pretty okay. The Demon of Babylon disguises himself with the... Oh, he did it. He typoed Glorpass. Bongus. You know, it happens to the best of us. Don't worry. Don't sweat it, man. Oh, I just kill you, actually, huh? That's sick. That's lovely for me. Okay. And I'll put a heal here. I think it's worth it. Dude, I love Glorpass, man. What a great dude. Oh, I forgot you don't. We have Chikats. You don't even get pulled down. What a dumbass. Play that here. And then we'll just pass the turn. That's good enough for me. Okay. That's good enough for me, folks. Look at my boy go. He is getting a ton of spikes. You know what? Maybe the electricity chamber. Maybe it is pretty good. What about Carapace on experiment alpha? You mean test subject alpha? Probably. Maybe not. Probably though. But I'm not sure. Dynamon. Ooh. Tome of Horrors gotta be really good with the assistance, right? That feels pretty takeable here. Let's do that. He gets very big. It's quite nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Merchant of Arms not that important to me here. I don't think removals are fine. I do want to, in theory, at some point, dupe the assistant and then sneak two of them onto the floor. But I don't know how important that is. I think I want to go left side. Maybe we can get some cool relics here. These all seem horrible to me. Smidge multi-alpha with Carapace sounds hot. It'll do some big numbers, absolutely. No doubt about that. Okay, I could see Lightstone Casing being pretty good here. Shattered Halo, if we want it, this is the time to take it. But I just think maybe our game plan here, folks, is just I think our game plan is just finding good spells and getting them good upgrades and casting a million spells and winning that way. So I think we want this. There's Test Subject Alpha. He is here. You know what? I think we can play Test Subject Alpha over Silent Sentinel. I think that, like, in theory, this guy's role just doesn't even matter. I think we can... With Glaive, I think we're supposed to take Test Subject Alpha, by the way, too. That's kind of a no-brainer, I guess. I don't hate re-rolling this. Maybe we can see something better here. Okay. A lot of interesting stuff. A lot of interesting stuff here, right? Ekka doesn't use the crown very well. Advanced... I mean, I guess really the only interesting thing is Crescent with the Glaive, right? That's fine. I'll take... Wait, so this doubles Mage Blade, basically, right? It's additional 1 attack per stack. So it's yeah, +2 per each magic power. Okay, that's pretty good. This should be pretty game winning, although I can't take this trial because our man will explode himself pretty rapidly. So I think we will skip this, but this should be pretty much over. You made apple cider chicken very tasty. It does sound pretty good, I agree. And yeah, this Test Subject Alpha. What a monster of a character to ever exist, man. I know that that Ewoks has been talking about, like, you know, oh, this was this in the beta, yada yada, etc. I can't imagine what this guy looked like before before the game came out. Like, this dude must have just been a fucking menace, because he's still a menace. Unless he somehow managed to sneak through playtesting. I don't know. I don't see how that's possible. This dude's fucked up. The end. Let's see. You know what's cool about this setup too? We can now just sneak in the assist and we don't need to take a space upgrade. Which I think is pretty nice. Who was the boss again here? I already forgot who our boss is. Does anyone remember who the boss is? In playtesting, he was Glorpass. That doesn't sound right to me. That seems like fake news. I think we're gonna pop the reservation here and probably play Tome of Horrors on you. This dude is leaking, which is very annoying. I don't like that this guy's getting through here. Maybe I should have played another ingredient, actually. Hold on. You think we need to stop saying enemies are leaking, you don't like it? Okay, we can come up, boys, we can come up with some new terminology. What are you thinking? Like, maybe, like, I don't know. These enemies are pissing all over my pyre. They're fucking shooting goo everywhere. Like, what are you thinking? Well, let's workshop it a bit. This guy's still getting through. Damn. Maybe squeaking. What about pissing and shitting themselves through? How do you feel about that one? Getting through? No, that doesn't make any sense. That seems too confusing. You're up against the guy with a ton of Titan stacks. Ah, I know that guy. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. I'm familiar. Oh, I could have. I'm dumb. I could have mixed here before a test subject. I'm throwing. I can do this into this here to chip away a little bit on these guys preemptively. That seems fine. You're exploding. I can't stop you from exploding, so that's whatever. I just play spells and pass here, I guess. I should be killing these backliners, though, still, actually. That would probably make more sense. I'll do this too and pass. Okay. Penetrating is the best suggestion so far. That makes sense. That seems right. Moonlit Glaive, just in time to save my entire run. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. It was looking a little dicey, and then, you know,
hey, it's not too late.
The game winner shows up.
Now. You can unfollow. You can
Tamer,
while you still have a chance.
Tamerlane the Great? Am I saying that correctly? Probably not. Hello, hi. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry if I botched your name. That's my bad. Okay, I need to get some green to give this guy some reanimate stacks for sure here. Can I? This can't be copied, right? It cannot be copied. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Green Tua, true. Green Tua, indeed. Okay, let's take this. Sure, some more spikes is fine. The Forevermore Serum goes onto this guy as well. I need a Merchant of Arms to make this glaive deployable ASAP. It's probably the single most important thing we can get here on this run at this point. We do that, it's looking pretty jover for this poor game. A second glaive is not bad here. We can just, worst case scenario, we just put it on Eka, and she's also hitting really hard. I'm okay with that. Risky operation, that's pretty free. That's just kind of just like a +10, although +10 is pretty low impact here. I think we just skip, honestly. I don't think we need it. This golem dude is bobbing around so much. I haven't paid much attention to him bobbing. I know I said before that we needed spell upgrades here, but at this point now we need unit upgrades on our test subject, wherever he went. There he is. So now it's back to going for the Merchant of Steels here. And maybe we even find, like, dualism for the assistant, right? Who knows? Well, that's pretty cool. Multi-strike and test subject, that seems pretty decent. Now, listen, Lord of Pies, are you here? I want to know if you're here. I want to know if I'm allowed to skip this Smidge Stone or not, because I know this guy's going to be like, you got to put Smidge Stone on the test subject for reasons. It's not very good here, man. It is not very good. Lord of Pies? It's not good, though, dude. It's bad. It's so bad. I can do what I want. Thank you for giving me permission. I appreciate it. And now we find Reanimate for our assistant, which is pretty cool. And Endless, which is pretty cool on him, too. I think that's pretty nice. Although, I guess, honest, you know what? I shouldn't be investing money into the assistant, because his job is accomplished by test subject, right? Assistant's big thing is that he kills backline for you. Test subject also is already killing backline for us. This is kind of redundant, but it's I guess neat that it's here. I don't know. Can we play a third glaive here? I think if we never make it deployable, it's not bad for redundancy to have a third glaive, but it is not that good. This feels pretty free to me. I think we can even just play top floor and ignore the lifesteal guys, because I think by the time that anyone makes it to the top floor, we should hopefully have a glaive on test subject, and that should win the fight. That feels pretty easy. We do this, and this as well. Sentient can go down here, or Sentinel. Wrong guy. And you know what? The assistant's here too. Lovely. We're all here. Okay. This is where Kale manifests bottom deck all 3 glaives, and we're very sad. Even then, I don't think it's, like, hopeless for us here. Although using that does make me want to maybe get a red mix in here instead, actually, to make sure that doesn't happen to us. Let's just be safe, huh? Because if this guy walks our pie, we do just die. Okay. Glaive me? I never doubted. I never doubted even once, folks. There we go. You're exploding, but who cares? That's fine. Thank God. It was never close. If you thought it was close, you're actually just wrong. And a non-believer, and you will be, you know, shunned from the community forever. And hopefully we just take energy here, and next floor is, or next ring is a Merchant of Arms, right? There we go. Go here, make a glaive deployable, GG, game over. Kind of boring, but, I mean, you know, glaive is just him. Dan, hello, believers for the win. True. True and real. You can blast and fuse these guys. I don't think it matters too much. Well, I do have extra energy. You know what? Here you go, but you also get a glaive. Enjoy. Everyone, it's like Oprah Winfrey, but for glaives. Oprah glaive. Can someone make this into a better joke? Oprah glaive free. Please, somebody help me. There's something here. I feel there's a good joke here somehow, but I just can't get there. Please, I beg of you, someone. No? No one's got any better than Oprah Glaive free. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. We need to get these, besides getting a glaive to be deployable, we need to get these stewards out of our deck. They are just incredibly dead cards to draw. I would like them to never come back to me ever again. You're getting lifesteal, right? Is that an issue? No, that's not an issue. We kill you with quick. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We can honestly just hit end turn until he comes up the top floor. There's no way anything leaks here. Or, sorry, penetrates. Nothing penetrates here from this position. We're good. Play that for fun. And honestly, just Cosmic Bolt him because that's also funny. There you go. Very cool. Very good. Minds of Their Own is also probably pretty good here. It's an extra attack with test subject, right? And then we need the energy so we can actually deploy the glaive. And that is going to be GG once again, folks. This one, there was kind of just never any chance. Now, before I do this, I should. Oh, do I combine Potion Kit and Glaive together? What's our actual energy cost here? Turn 1 deployment, right? It's Eka, so that's 1 or 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Sentinel's not doing anything. We could just not play the Sentinel and put Potion Kit into the Glaive. I actually kind of like that. I think that's okay. Merge these, make it deployable. And then come on up here. Oh, okay. And then we can, I mean, I guess we just put melee weakness on this, right? Like, Corruption's fine. But you gotta remember that we're he's gonna be hitting for like 200 damage pretty quickly. I think you just gotta go for melee weakness here. That's pretty good. I suspect it's pretty good at least here.
It's not too late. You can leave now. You can unfollow. You can make it out. You still have a chance.
I don't want. I feel like I'm gonna say a slur trying to say your name out loud, so I'm gonna call you Snitch instead. Snitch, hello. Thank you for following. Just the letters, the way they're oriented, I feel like it's just gonna trip me up somehow, and you're gonna get me canceled, which I'd rather not do. But hello, thank you for following again. Very nice to have you here, I suppose. We'll take all in on Conduit here because again we had glaives. -1 per turn. That does mess up our deployment because we made the glaive combined. It's 400 gold. I don't think we do it though. We don't need the money. We're winning the game very easily here. Sunderstone is good on Quick Sweeper. Next should tell me that Lord of Pies loves Overgrowth Carapace. Oh, actually, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna go back and change it. We should order lol, etc. He may have some affinity for Overgrowth Carapace. You're not wrong about that. I've heard rumors. Guess we just start mixing, right? Give me a red mix. Why not? Well, this guy is almost living. It's a little spooky. Almost living. Maybe I should be looking for a green mix actually instead. I'm realizing. The only thing we care about here is survivability. I feel like in Relentless, so we should be looking for green to get reanimates on this guy. Okay. We do this. They will not show me the green thingy. What the hell? They refuse to show me green potions here. What the hell is this, man? What did I do to deserve this? Okay, we'll just play this like so. The assistant has exploded himself, which is pretty tragic. Green this time? Dude, we're... Hello? Has anyone seen my green infusions here? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff right there. I guess you can come on back in here too, buddy. I don't know. The assistant, I feel like at this point, is just a detriment to our deck here. Because it's just like getting in the way of me playing spells, basically, right? I don't know. You know what we do here? Huge play. You play this on you, but then you play the ephemeral copy and leave the consume copy in here for later. That's big tech right there, folks. They don't want you to know about that one. I'll just hit the end turn button. That's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Who doesn't want you to know that one? You know, the people. The people who are in charge. The folks who control everything, Voyix. Come on. You know the people. Do I want faulty body on my monstrosity or my makeshift golem here? Doesn't matter too much. The lizard people. Yeah, boys, you talked about them in our co-op video today. Remember the lizard people? Faulty body is not bad on assistant though. It's not very good here. I think we maybe just take acid shower for just more spells to incant here. Because it also does AoE damage with conduit. It's actually pretty good, yeah. Feels win more? Nah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine in this position. You were replaced by lizard people, you would not badmouth them. Or if you were.
Hey, it's not too late. You can leave now. You can unfollow.
I think you might do it though. You might double up.
While you still have a chance.
Mythic Revolution. Hello, thank you for following. That is very nice of you to do. I mean, this doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm thinking about this upgrade choice like it does anything. This doesn't matter at all. I think we maybe just go right side for the removals here. Like, spell cost downs are fine, but yeah, I think we just go right side for removals. Take some of the junk out of the trunk here, right? Spear Steward's out. Maybe actually Shield Steward's out. I don't know. He's had a very similar run. I feel like many people have had this run of Moonlit Glaive on a sweeper. Then it was Twisted Assistant. Yeah. Also very strong. A very good way to win as well. I agree. Kingdom's Tears doesn't really... I mean, it does buff our heal spells. That doesn't seem very important today. Versatile Ember Staff. We don't have enough of a... Oh, actually, we have a couple of equipments. They just reroll, though. None of these matter, man. None of these matter. You know what I don't hate here? Silence doesn't stop. I guess it stops the strike ability. Never mind. I was gonna say silence does not stop test subject alpha, so we could just do a glaive and plate mail infuse. That doesn't work the way I want it to. Ooh, you know what's kind of interesting though? Overgrowth Carapace here. That's big. We should have listened to Lord of Pies, man. He was right. You have a Smidge Stone on the test subject here with the melee weakness. We take a Carapace and we infuse it with a glaive here. I think what we do here is nothing matters really. We just do this and we make them deployable too. So now the play is just we don't even play the other glaive. We just play this one, and now we're also putting reanimate on our 5 billion damage sweeper. I think that will just single-handedly win the game. You know what? I want to see it here. Actually, we need Echo on the floor, but I bet just this. Well, I guess we do this first, right? But this, and this is just enough to win. I bet, right? But I guess we want makeshift. I don't know. We want makeshift gold to defend Echo as well. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I think we do actually just need everything. Never mind. I'll just play this as is. Well, why did I play 2 of these? That was dumb of me. I guess it wasn't too bad. I don't know. Whatever. I need to get reanimate this turn on the golem, or else we're going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, there's some reanimate. I'll just play the glaive. No point. I just stole a reanimate from test subject. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Okay. You're still dying? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, then we do this and then you live. Okay, that's good. There are some slight issues here, though, with this makeshift golem. He's doing a great job tanking, but he is just, like, you know, getting his ass beat. We'll see. I don't know. You know, I guess we'll play this up here. Where are all my damn mixes? I need to mix this guy up some more reanimate, man. Green. Okay, there we go. Good. Heal you. Why are you dead here? What's happening? There we go. Okay, that's fine. That gets the job done, I guess. And, play that here. Eh. Okay, big turn here. Okay. Okay, no reanimates. We're just barely keeping this man alive here. But he is in fact staying alive, which is good news. I think we're at the point now where we just have enough armor on Ekka from makeshift golem dying, even if golem dies now, to win the fight. So that was actually spookier than I thought it would be. But yeah, this meant to be said. I mean, also Chikot here did shut this fucker down for like 3 whole turns. There's that as well. That was also probably a decent part of this. Do I want to even... I guess I'll just, dupe this. Play you here. Pass turn. Well, I guess I can... Something looking up here. I forgot about reservation. I don't think it matters here. I do not believe it is too important today. You're currently actually not dying to your own instability, which is kind of funny. Let's change that. Let's explode you to hell. Actually, if we played any spells, you would die, so whatever. Let's hit you. Let's hit you. Sentinel with Overgrowth Carapace to hold down the top floor would go hard here. You missed it, Lord of Pies. We actually saw the Carapace in the final arms shop. We had a chance to play it. It could have been huge. Let me play this into Storm because it's funny. Had a chance, as in didn't take it. Oh no, it's in the deck. It's in the deck. Don't worry. We took it. Of course we took it. Of course we took it. For sure. Maybe you should put Ekka behind test subject, to be honest. Yeah, test subject does have 8 billion reanimate. Well, the biggest threat to Ekka there was just the corruption from Dominion, so it wouldn't matter where Ekka was. I have your full attention. You were grinding some Next Fest demos. Well, boys, the run's already almost over, man. What's the capitalization for Ultramad? I'm sorry to say, Lord of Pies, I do not have Ultramad enabled. I'm a bad streamer, and I don't follow the trends of what people are using emote-wise, and I haven't enabled it yet. So I know that's Ultramad. You know what? Fair. You have the right to be Ultramad at me. I think that is valid. It could be spelled like Glorpass. That is true. It could be just like that. Interesting theory. I'll take green here. That looks pretty good. I'll just chump with the assisting here. That seems also pretty decent. I'll play this. Pass a turn there. Just give you editor privileges of 7 TV, he'll hook me up. Voyix, I will do that if I remember after the stream is over. But I will probably forget. Also, Voyix, aren't you streaming tonight? What's going on with this guy? Is he streaming? He took yesterday off. I was so sad. He better stream today, or I'm gonna be livid. I might even piss myself if I get that angry. So watch out, Buster. He'll be on. Good. It's about time. I guess we just Stardust Forevermore Serum here, right? And then I keep chumping the entropy hit. It was about like 11 p.m. last night. You were so tired. Lmao, sleepy little baby. Couldn't be me, etc. I'll take the merge equipment here. That seems fine. We're missing a Forevermore Serum, but honestly, just hit reanimate here. It is just that easy. You're not like dead yet, right? Okay, we can wait a bit. We can wait a little bit on that. Play you. Get the Pyrelite. Incant doesn't matter here. We can Witch Weave and heal you to full. And then we can play Celestial Storm here. Huge. Basically Forevermore when you don't think about it. I think you know, if you do hit, like, you know, more than one reanimate off of mixing is better than Forevermore, right? Like it's genuinely fair to compare. Give me some spikes. It seems fine. You're dead. You're gonna be dead. You're taking a while, but that's because we had the Chicot. Okay, you're dying. But what if we mix up another reanimate? See, it's better. It's now officially better than Forevermore. Even that chump block just saves you, so we don't even have to pop the infusion yet. That's lovely. You're super dead. There's no point in hitting you. I guess I should put these up here. Okay, pass turn. Grab out the Pyre Energy? Yeah. We did. Maybe the takeaway is that the reservation energy is just not that super relevant. It's not terrible, obviously, but I don't know, man. Although it did do good things. We shouldn't discount like when it was useful, I guess. Dude, this dude is just not dying. Obviously, it's because Test Subject is killing everyone, but still, he don't die. Okay. Surely the Dominion's almost dead here, right? Jump here. You're still dying, so we gotta give you the juice now. Look at that. Look at that. Reanimate 7 off of a green. You love to see it. I guess I should also hit here. Okay, next Pyre we play guess there. A little bit more Pyre health than I'd like to take here, but we're Gucci. Not too shabby. Yeah, 50 damage taken. That was quite a bit, huh? Not bad. Not too bad. I mean, again, it is just another... It's kind of lazy. It is just another test subject alpha sweep, man. Like, I don't know. I still just don't get why this guy exists. Mostly damage from savagery. Yeah, we did avoid 2 savagery hits though from Chicot as well, right? Chicot did silence him for 2 rounds when he was moving around. Yeah, like MB, you're right and you're wrong, right? Because like on one hand, yes, because you're not getting Pyrelights out as frequently, it is messing you up there, but it's also stopping savagery from dealing damage directly, right? So it's like, it's kind of debatable. Quick sweep with no downside, amazing. It's pretty good. Another run, or do you need to go turn on your stream early? I'm probably doing one more run, Voyix, because it's a little too, I guess, soon, I think, to end now. I'm gonna do one more run, so no rush. We'll make it a fast one though. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see clan combo as? Let's make it quick. Let's do something strong here. Maybe like, I do want to play the Mushroom Lady with who do I want to play it with? Because we can do Mushroom Lady with Pyreborn. That should be pretty good. Primordium? Nah, because like it takes too long to feed the morsels to everything. Everyone's talking about how strong the hot mushroom is. And with Pyreborn as an allied clan, it feels like it should be pretty good. Bow before my queen. I think I'm gonna play hot mushroom real quick. What is the pyre that they've given us? Ooh, okay, we got the money pyre with the money clan. That's cool. And we have Inoki, which is cool here too. This looks like a very good start to me. Look that they gave us Lady Gilda and Hot Mushroom Lady, something for everyone. I mean, that's a pretty broad set, but yeah, it's you know what, sure, boys, it's everyone. I agree. Okay, so my gut here is take Everbloom, and then find Magma Cultist and win, which is always my gut with Pyreborn. And if you watch today's YouTuber, it did not go very well trying to do that, right? But it's different because we have Lion's Mane here, and it should work, I think, pretty well. Because now the early game is solved if we go that line, because we have a hopefully a big troop stack. Now these both suck. This is not a Shadow Sheath run, I'm pretty sure, by any stretch. It seems horrible to me here. So I'm pretty confident I want to just either take Deepwood Oil or just skip. Shadow Sheath isn't bad. It's good for a Hothead. Do you see us playing Hothead here though with like an in-camp Madam Lion's Mane build? I don't see it being that great. We can take it on speculation, I suppose. And I guess ultimately, actually, the way we should maybe think about this is if you're playing top floor. I think the way you think about this is if you're playing top floor and you don't have someone to tank first turn, this does prevent flying bosses from hitting you right away. I guess that's good enough for me to take it. I'm just worried about like the slays messing up things. Like if our big mushroom stack is killing people, it could cause problems. But I'm not too worried about it because we have Inoki too. So whoever's behind the mushroom should also be able to tank a little bit as well. I'm down to give it a try. I've been convinced, but I am worried about it. Titan Skin does mess with us a bit. What is our first couple rings here looking like? Merchant of Steel Under Legion. Maybe the plan is instead of Magma Cultist, we look for the rally guy, the rally for decay. That could be the line here for us. Go over here as well. Get double Under Legion Merchant of Steel lineup here. I think we have to take the Titan Skin because I think we can't Pyro Gel it, but the Spore Touch still kills through this, so that seems pretty good on all the backliners. Yeah. Stealth plus Propagate one room is also just infinite stealth. Nick B, I think that maybe the stealth goes away before Propagate hits, but I don't know for sure. Maybe it does work. Inoki with the incant lady pretty much makes them unkillable. They're pretty hard to kill, I do agree. I wouldn't say unkillable for sure. You can be a little iffy sometimes. Well, I'll be a little greedy here and probably just play Alchemy turn 1. These guys can walk a bit, that's fine. I forgot about oh, I didn't skip anything here. We're good. Okay. So I forgot about what's it called here? Fire's Greed, but yeah, we're good. This is looking like a pretty good start to me, folks. I don't know. It's seeming pretty solid here. Our mushroom's gonna be all big and bulky with a lot of regen. Kill all the backliners here. Oh, you know what I've done? I've managed to propagate the stealth on Fungi with the what's it called? The glow up. Well, you know what? Inoki can tank it still. That's fine. Honestly, not that big of a deal, I think. I believe, unbothered by this. Yeah, just give her more regen than they're dealing damage. It'll be okay. And you know what? Honestly, just keep propagating it. I guess I'll just keep getting the incants. That seems fine. And this is just incredibly free. We will choose to not play the shards here in order to get more Fire's Greed hits. Mushroom will become the stealth boss. The stealth mushroom will become, was it Crystal Cloak? Crystal Cloak, right? That's what their name was, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Goomy. I love a little bit of goo. I just want as many like cheap incants as we can get here, basically, I think. So we'll take these. Definitely not cashing in the Horde quite just yet. I mean, a couple things I want to see. I'm always down for my boy Hotter Shark, despite what Voix might say about him. Hotter Shark would be pretty goated here. Would also like to see the Rallyman. I think Rallyman is my #1 pick here from the banner. The guy that rallies for 2 decay, that'd be pretty good here. There's my boy Spore Launcher. Now, the problem is with Spore Launcher, we cannot fit Inoki on the floor with the whole squad here. But once we beat Ring 3 and we get a space upgrade, this feels pretty much game over. And I also don't hate regen on one of these guys to start off with here because they'll be getting even more regen off of Inoki. Like, I can see if we're worried about the mushrooms getting too much stealth, we could just play regen here and have Spore Launcher be the tank. Titan Knight arguably better, but not necessarily definitely better. Get the Baby Stone on him. That is true. We could look for a Smidge Stone here, actually. Smidge Stone would be very strong right now. And you know what? Also, Dualism is also worth looking for. You know what? I'm down to reroll. Let's keep the upgrade slots open here. We do get Smidge Stone, and we can get Smidge Stone and Titan Stone, although we can't afford it here, which is tragic. But if we could get Titan Stone, that'd be pretty sweet. Summoning more Pungos keeps getting this up because adding troops counts as a summon. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So we definitely need someone else to be the tank then. Weird, but interesting, but cool. -1 draw. Does that affect me? I don't think really too much. I think we can take this. I'm not too concerned. Okay, so Inoki goes down first because we want to rally. Do this. Play you here and pass. Okay. Well, now is you know what? Boom. Play that here. Big. Glow up. Yeah, they do just keep getting the stealth. That is very funny. I guess I'll pick you off now while I have the chance. Every incant is now 2 decay on all enemies. This combo is nuts. It's pretty strong. Although we do... I guess... I don't know. We do need something a little bit stronger, I think, for the end game. I believe this will, at some point, kind of fall off a bit. Like, roughly ring 7 is where this falls off, because we're going to have a lot of trouble actually killing the heavies. Because the mushroom doesn't quite get there. Then the cavern this board is Hollow of Mirrors. I can see Hollow of Mirrors being pretty good. Oh, did I play a shard there? Whatever. Whatever. Sons of guns. Dude, it's so funny that every single time they come in, they get more stealth. We win, like, every Relentless just because of this, basically. That's pretty fun. Well, apparently we're not winning this one. Hold on. There we go. Imagine if I had Smidgestone and Overgrowth Carapace. Hey, guess what? Guess what, Lord of Pies? We're already halfway there. You see how tiny that launcher is? We've already got one half of the combo. Although, I guess the issue there is that we don't have enough space to actually trigger the Carapace. You need to have an empty slot for it to work. Do I want an Infectory here as our room? Not really. I think I just prefer Glow Up, honestly. For more incants. You're out of here later, losers. Bye, Voix. Have fun. I'll miss you. Am I crazy for wanting Lava Armor here? Doesn't seem too bad to me. I don't know. I feel like it's just fine for now. I'll definitely loot this, by the way, too. Fireborn Insignia is not terrible. Getting some free conduit's kind of cool here. You always die with this champ at exactly the 500 heavies and Seraph. That's generally, Nick B, that's generally where I also have trouble with this champ. I get something really cool like this that feels kind of unkillable, and then I get to the end of the game, and there's heavies that just like, you know what maybe the plan is actually here. I can see it being pretty good. We can maybe just play bottom floor and just like put 50 decay on those heavies, so they just die by the time they make it to the pyre. That might be the line actually today. I'll take Ember Charge too here. I think that's fine as well. Fuck me. You're gonna make me take the reflection? Okay, you know what? Actually, fine. It's not too bad. I don't mind taking reflection at this point in the game. It seems pretty good given the circumstances. What am I doing here now? I can get a lot of cheap consume spells for mega spawns, yeah. We have a lot of money. We still have a lot of upgrade slots on our Inoki. I would love Dualism on Spore Launcher here. That seems like a very, very high priority pick for us to get. And maybe the Underlegion banner has something cool too, right? Let's see. I think it's worth going to. And I don't think the room slash... I don't think this has much for us going right now. There's maybe some okay stuff in there, but nothing crazy. Okay, well... This is once again very interesting. Let's see what's in the banner first here. Hold on. You know what? I was thinking to myself, what if it was another Spore Launcher? And it's a Spore Launcher with Endless, so I don't like that too much. But I will say, Inoki here, because we have a Smidgestone in the shop, we could just, like, kick this Inoki to the curb and play Large Stone, Smidgestone, Inoki here. And use that as, like, the quote-unquote tank. I kind of fuck with that, man. That seems pretty good to me. I think we just go Smidgestone on you to make you 1 space. And we put Dualism on you. Now we're applying 4 incant. Like, this seems just not bad. Would Infectory not become a stealth when a unit dies? If by that do you mean would killing a unit give the mushroom stack an extra stack of stealth? Yes. Every time mushrooms get added with the Shadow's Sheath, they are adding more and more stealth to it. Which is arguably not that good here, because it leaves our backline very vulnerable, because you oftentimes use your troop stack as a tank. But here, it's going to be... We'll probably be using our Inoki as the tank now, right? That's sort of the play today. Pi is singing his siren song. Yeah, he is trying to get me to take this. I am thinking here, right? If we take a space upgrade, we do actually have room for... Lion's Mane, Inoki, Launcher, and then we can fit in the troop stack, and then we have extra space still for what's it called? Carapace. It is kind of online here. I don't like it that much though, honestly, with this. It doesn't seem that good. But it's something we should think about. A little bit, and then probably stop thinking about it immediately afterwards. Okay, hello, weird freak. I would like a Lazarus League consumable card. Please give me the Lazarus Spike here, if you don't mind. You know, that's kind of like the Spike. Honestly, I'll take that. That's pretty decent. Ooh, round 2. Okay, Pyreborn. Pyrecast feels a little bit weak here. I think we'll just skip on that. Okay, goodbye, Gremlin. I mean, Forevermore Serum and then plus 10 gold is pretty decent. I am not too upset about how this has turned out. Think of these as spawn boosts later. That's a good point, huh? The cheap spells are kind of like more spawns later on. That's a good way to think about it. I could... Oh, this is mid-floor. I was trying to put this top floor. Whatever. I could see us taking space upgrade here and just sneaking in a second Inoki. I think we're better off probably just, like, duping the Spore Launcher, taking an energy upgrade, and then... Or energy here, duping the Spore Launcher, and then getting them both out right away. That seems a little bit more impactful to me here. We'll do this. We'll play that and pass. Yeah, though you don't want to play Overgrowth because the run would just be over. Yeah, it would be. It would be a little anticlimactic. You're not wrong. That is a big factor for why I'm not taking it. Damn, that looks pretty good, folks. That looks pretty damn good. We have unfortunately enraged the Archeon as well via this line. He is very pissed off at us. But that's fine. We kind of can just tank that shit. It is not too big of a concern. Although we do need to play some spells here so this guy doesn't just walk. That's pretty good. Okay, I'll just keep doing this. We do just keep making the Archeon bigger and bigger, though. He's hitting for a lot, man. That is kind of spooky. He is a very big man with very big plans. But I think our mushroom stack does just 1v1 his ass too at this point, huh? It's hitting for 90 per turn. It's got 14 stacks of stealth on it. It seems pretty Jover. It does seem pretty Jover. Oh, you know what, Vlad? I'm just realizing too, when you're talking about something about... When you're talking about, the... What's it called? The spawn boost. I gotta remember with this card, with Lion's Mane, you gotta remember that the upgrade path for this is etch focus. It's not all incant. It's in fact, there's no more incanting. The rest of the card is just all incant focused. I need to remember that I need to keep an eye out for more consume cards for that reason. That is something that I have not gotten through my head yet. That is very important to be mindful of. Yeah, reanimate and consume, exactly. I gotta get that through my head that it's important to look for both those things. Okay. Path does pivot to etch. Yes. Okay, well, with that in mind, Contagious seems pretty good, right? It's just propagating the debuffs we have on him, although... Do we have much sap here? We have the goo, right? That's about it, really, though. Yeah, I don't think we want to take Deadly Variant here. Although Spike is actually sick here. Actually, I just go Spike of the Legion. This is 2 consume triggers. We can play it, and then we can play it for 0, and that's 2 different consumes. Hothead, not really for us here. Squad leader is like almost worth considering, but I'm fairly positive we're better off just I'm fairly positive we're better off just going for what's it called here. I'm forgetting what it's called. My brain's broken here. Hold on 1 second. Rebooting. We're better off going for Spore Launcher in the extra slot that we have here. So we'll just skip these. And it's going to be energy, and then we dupe the Spore Launcher as soon as we can, and we should be in a pretty good spot. For me, at least right now, 6 is a pretty important threshold, I feel like, to get the extra random artifact. So we will save this for now. And maybe I'm dumb and stupid here, but I really feel like left side is very good for us. A little bit of pyro help doesn't hurt. The armory is maybe cool, but the big thing is I want to make my spells cheaper, so we can incant them more rapidly. That feels pretty important because I feel like a lot of turns I'm just playing like alchemy pass, and I think that the Hell's Flame helps with that, but I think also we want to make like get some spell chains in the mix, yada yada, right? I think that's pretty important. Also, that room equipment for no reason. Good point, Lord of Pies. Elilek, hello. Which Pyre Heart is this? This is the Fyra's Greed Pyre Heart. Whenever you take damage, gain 10 gold. It is very strong. It is a very, very good Pyre Heart. Also, hey, thank you for following.
It's not too late.
That's very nice of you to do.
You can unfollow. You can make it out while you still have a chance.
Do we go Gooey Flask? I don't know. I don't think this matters too much. I actually don't think double stack is worth the cost. So we just want bulk. I kind of like putting Holy Stone down here actually for a little bit of pyre healing. And I do like this actually. That looks pretty nice to me here. Let's do that. Let's re-roll. Smolder Stone doesn't do anything, but Intrinsic is a pretty good hit. I like this seems pretty good to me. Intrinsic Serum. Very strong power that I will forget about. I'm getting better at remembering it. I'm getting better at not playing my shards. Not perfect at it, but I'm getting better. And you know what? Let's find out. I don't think Propagate works with the stealth, but there's only one way to find out, right? Let's see what it does here. Arguably, Mushy Room is just like maybe game winning for us as well. But if we can stealth to avoid Seraph here, that's pretty good news for us, man. I know Propagate works with stealth. I'm not sure if the stealth goes away before the Propagate room triggers. It's actually... Oh, it does just work with this. It's actually busted. Well, that's good to know. That does solve Seraph corruption for us here. Because we can just out-regen the corruption. And if we can just avoid hits, we're fine. Okay, keep going, Everbloom. Also, that is true. Grow Room also kind of GG with Reanimate. That is not wrong. Can we play top floor here? It's not that dangerous because all the corruption goes to the troops anyway. I'm feeling a little greedy. I think we just do this. I don't think this even comes close. And you know what? Worst case scenario, we can just play bottom floor and let everyone leak. They only do 3 damage per hit and the pyre doesn't get corrupted. So it is just like we're trading, you know, some health for a lot of gold. But I think we can just even play here and it's not too big of a deal. I think it is not even like close to being scary, honestly. Then we come down here. You can use Grow Room with the Propagate Relic. It might not work with Grow Room. It definitely works with the Relic. But we'll keep an eye out for the Relic then too, right? Kill you. Play this here. It's fine. That goes before the Grow Room, so you need a double stack on the Moon card. Ah, interesting. Okay. Even then, though, I am not even close to being worried here. I don't know. This feels still pretty easy to me. You've been completely overlooking fires. You now realize it triggers off of damage, not combat. Yeah, any damage. So the Vengeful Shards, right? These basically say, don't play them. Take 1 damage, get 10 gold. It's if you're playing on Covenant 10, it's very, very powerful. Even if you're not, it's powerful too. But like with that in mind, it's like incredibly strong. I think I'll just play this here too. You've seen it happen, but you've seen like 100 runs since then. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Don't worry, I won't be angry at any of you if this does not work. However, I will have my vengeance. Oh my god, look at that. That is so much decay, man. He's got 42 stealth. He's too stealthy, man. This is the sneakiest mushroom you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. Holy, man. You guys can have a bottom floor, I don't care. I think the mushroom does just win the relentless 1v1 at this point, man. We gotta play these somewhere. It hurts. It has to be done. It does work. It's just you need you need something since Lady Mushy never killed. Sorry, Lord of Pies, you lost me here on this one. I think I have been perplexed. Oh, you guys are right. These guys are all stealthed here. Wait a second. Yeah, only Lionsmane is not stealthed, actually. And she fucking dies! What the fuck? This is horseshit, man. Oh well. As sneaky as 3 kobolds in a trench coat. Way sneakier, dude. You see in this guy? There's like 100 of them in a trench coat. I'm down for mulch here. It lost consume, which is actually kind of a bad thing for us. Oh, maybe I want mushroom cloud. Who cares if we lose one fungus? We get way more back. And it deals 10 damage and 10... Yeah, I think I just take this, actually. That seems really good here. Soul Smelter is like infinite money. Yeah, and it grow rooms as well, which is pretty funny, too. I'll take that. Loot this. Firecracker doesn't really matter too much to me. First time each turn a spell with consume is played, draw one. Sure, free card draw. Seems fine. Oh, they got killing blows. They increase their stealth. Oh, gotcha. Sadnar, I see what you're saying. I need a dupe, man. Where's my duplication for my boy here? Okay, there's a dupe up here. And then we can go, or we can probably go to the Merchant of Arms here, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go. Okay, so here's the line that I see here, guys. Probably left side to remove cards. Right side here to make the grow room deployable. Then right side here to get the other mushroom launcher in the build. And to dupe the mushroom boy. And then up here, it doesn't matter too much. At that point, you can do whatever you want. So that seems pretty good. Spear Steward's out. Your garble message, you deleted half of the message to rewrite, but then didn't delete enough because you're bad. Lord of Pies, we've all done this a million billion times. Do not worry. We've all been there. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. Pyrostone housing, things do change a little bit, but not by too much though. It doesn't seem like that big of an impact here. Our units don't really, they have the right upgrades. They don't need any more upgrades, right? Ancient Roots, I think I also just have enough energy. I don't care if my first spell costs 2 less. Although it is pretty nice with the alchemies, huh? To make them much easier to play. And this is just turn, like this seems, this I think is kind of secretly a bait. It doesn't seem that good to me. Because this is just like, spawn 1 per turn. We're getting at least spawn 1 per incant right now. That's not that big of a percent increase. My gut is just take the Ancient Roots, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Ancient Roots. This might be a trick. This might be a bait. I'm not sure. But I think they all look okay, but I think they're all kind of honestly bait. Maybe I should have rerolled, actually. Reroll might have been the actual secret correct answer. Do I need this anywhere? What could I triple stack? We could triple stack the Forevermore Serum. That doesn't seem good. I think that's just kind of overkill. Would be kind of funny. Those reroll for the Propagate Relic? Yeah. I should listen, Sadnar, if you had said your message 5 seconds sooner, And if I had read the chat, also assuming, might have worked. Spike. Oh, does that work? Does triple stack work with the spike? Maybe we also just go -4, huh? Where are you? Oh, I already fully upgraded the spike. Never mind. Yeah, it's already got 2 upgrades on it. Sorry, you can't. Wait, this can't overstack? Or maybe it just doesn't go on. That might be. It might just not be valid. Hold on. If we do this, dude, that's actually sick. That's actually sick. There we go. That's worth it. That's X5 default spike. Yeah, I'm down for that. Also, Alda Haim, thank you for coming out alert to correct me when I was wrong. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you making the sacrifice to not lurk, to come out and tell me that I was incorrect about something. Like, unironically, I do appreciate that for the record. New Monster 2, what are 3 tips you would suggest to make it to Covenant 10? Number one tip, Robert, that I have for Covenant 10 is learn the specific threats that are in each variant of the final boss. And just all fights for general. You can learn what every fight is. This preview tells you what every single wave will be. So play around that accordingly, but really especially learn the last 3 boss versions, right? That is definitely the number 1 tip I have, because they're also consistent. Like, for example, Seraph, Chosen of Dominion. This will always be the same fight every time. It'll always have the Seraph that doubles corruption on strike to your front unit and applies corruption to your entire floor. Right? You got that. And then also another thing to keep in mind is the fact that there are units that spawn and add curses to your deck. So you want to ideally kill them bottom floor. Right? So if you can kill those units bottom floor, and you can survive Dominion's corruption, you should be fine. So basically, right, my goal right now this run, and I've been doing it the entire run basically, is thinking about trying to specifically beat this final fight, right? And that's a big, if you ask for 3 tips, that's a big 1 tip, but that's the number 1 most important thing. Second thing is like learn how the clans work together. Like learn the overlapping synergy that they have, right? You've got, like, for example, the clan combo we're currently playing right now doesn't have much synergy, but there is a bit of synergy in propagating something like Pyrogel. You can apply a lot of Pyrogel and then use the propagate mechanic to increase the Pyrogel even further. Just stuff like that, right, is good to do. And then I don't have a 3rd tip, I guess, for you. Sorry. I don't know. You'll learn, though. Thank you for watching, by the way. There's probably spreadsheets being developed to help with the waves. It probably already exists somewhere. I wouldn't be shocked. I think we can take this, by the way. I'm not very scared of this fight. I believe this is the one, though. I think Voyix told me about this actually today in our co-op video. I think this is the fight where the multi-strikers aren't even there. It's the guys that add corruption on corruption on hit now. It's kind of funny. We can play this up here still. Lay these down here. That's good info. No problem. No problem. Well, Forevermore here. Ooh, Soul Smelter in the mix too. Big. Now, where do I put Soul Smelter? I think is an important question. I don't know where. Let me think for a second here. Hold on. I want to stealth. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. There's a lot going on here. One moment, please. I guess on you it doesn't really matter too much. So we can stealth up 2 of these units. Who's our most important? Like, who do we, like, if we lose, we just die with? I think we have to probably do this here because you have the reanimate as well. I think Lion's Mane is maybe more. Actually, maybe Spore Launcher is just more important. I don't know. Yeah, oh, you know what? I mean, so here's the thing, Vlad. Anoki will never die, but I think the Mushroom Stack will never die even more. I think this guy stealthing every single incant is a bit more unkillable than the Anoki, but it's actually pretty, because I know the Anoki has the reanimate, right? But this guy is like ending with like 50 stealth per combat. It's honestly a pretty tough choice for who gets the Soul Smelter. You know what? I think we'll do this into this here. I guess maybe Spore Launcher is the least important guy. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. We're like very trying to we're trying to super min max, but it looks like a very over, like, obviously one run here. So I don't know. Play this here, I guess. Oh, lovely, perfect. So this should heal us to full, right? The cost is being reduced by Ancient Roots, but this is being reduced by an artifact of the baseline cost of the spell, so this should heal us 3. It only healed us 1. I have been bamboozled. I have been pranked. I cannot believe this has happened to me once more. Oh well, not too worried. Siphon doesn't work off the shroom stack. Well, the shrooms aren't dying, do you mean, right? Like, it would... Oh, I guess Siphon specifically is only when an enemy, not when anyone dies. Ah, whatever. Not the end of the world. Let's do this and pass. Take my pyro damage on purpose for money. It was fixed. Oh, gotcha. It was a bug before. Now, no matter what, gotcha. It heals based on first spell cast. Okay, thank you. Good to know. Good to know. Dude, I forgot that you guys want something crazy. This dude's making us infinite. Not that we need it, but like this dude is making us infinite soul smelter triggers. This guy's giving me way too many of those. Hello, how are you doing? Glad you're able to catch a stream. Deal, hello. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. We have a very cool run going here with a lot of impossible to kill mushrooms, which is pretty neat. Why am I playing this? I need the money. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Undo. Do not play the shards. The shards must remain in the hand for money for Fire's Greed. There we go. We have a dupe for the X-Propagate card. We do have at least... I think we have 2 dupes in the path here. I want to, at the very least, dupe the Spore Launcher one time. I'm a little bit concerned about heavies leaking, so I think I want to get a little bit more gas in the tank, so to speak. God damn it. Hold on. Can you cash in when you see you're going into the reanimate boss? MB, I'm not sure if I could have cashed it ahead of time. I think we went in. Didn't we go in with 0 horde? I believe the eggs we have now were played via... I think they were played via alchemies, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we cashed out before this. Maybe I'm losing my mind, though. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It's happened. Can't wait for the Devourer of Death plus Soul Smelter run. That, in Lustrous, when that happens, I'll be very excited to see it. I very much looking forward to that one for sure. Absolutely. I'll take Fertile Ground here. Those all seem pretty good. 46 souls, sheesh. It's a lot of damn souls. Sacrificial Chamber seems like a bit of a bait. No thank you for me. Dragon's Breath, a little too expensive to spell chain it for us. Kind of neat, though. I guess I'll play the Insignia at this point. Like, these do just stone cold nothing for us, right? That seems fine. Ooh, okay, so we just have the Shroom Ponix here. So that is just guaranteed infinite stealth now, basically, I'm pretty sure, right? But these are... I wish I could take all of these. These are all, like... Each one of these is basically game winning for us here. Emo Totem, secretly very strong as an extra incant every turn, basically, right? This is infinite stealth, and this is actually more decay for us. I think we're good on the decay. These are all great. I guess, you know what, in Luscious, I guess the problem is if you use the Soul Smelter to kill the Devour, you don't get to cash in the Dragon Horde, though. You don't get to cash out. You have to keep him alive to get even more Dragon Horde. How to deal with Savage's actual damage is pretty dependent on clan combo. Sorry, did someone ask a question that I missed here, Nick? Or that you're answering someone? Hold on. Sorry, gotcha. Someone did ask about this, it looks like. Okay. My advice is there are two big threats in the Savagery Seraphite. Oh, sorry, to the Titans. Sorry, specifically. Movement, right? Like in theory, it will deal a lot of damage to your pyre, but if you have like a held over Ascend card, whenever Savagery shows up onto your floor, you just shoo him away. You can just move him away, and that's fine. The problem is that you just take a lot of pyre damage then. So try not to do that, I guess, if you can help it, or just be beefy enough. Basically, I find that most of my Titan runs can kill Savagery on the third loop. So he's hitting you for 3 times, which is not nothing, but that's kind of usually most clans can get a defense to that. Like, keep in mind as well, Savagery very weak to Daze, right? Entropy is immune to Daze. Daze is not very good against Dominion because it stops it from giving you the Pyre Lights. But Savagery, there's no downside to dazing him. So if you have, like, any way to daze him, he's very weak to that as well. I'm taking Shrewd Ponix, by the way. I want the infinite stealth here. Ooh, Lonnie, Lonnie, I don't know how to say your name, I apologize, but grafting it via the graft event is a pretty cool play. I agree. You had a huge WTF moment yesterday. You didn't know that once you applied Eternal Stone to remove Consume, the card won't get consumed. Oh, you know, that's a good new tip as well, which is not very intuitive. The Eternal Stone spell upgrade that removes Consume is a constant effect. So if the card would get Consume put back onto it via Smolder Stone, which is the most common use case, you will, I guess, you know, not get Consumed still, right? Also, something else to keep in mind with the Magic Shop as well. There are, there's either 6 or 7 major spell upgrades. There's only 4 minor spell upgrades. So if you refresh in the shop, you will always see Smolder Stone. You will always see Smolder Stone, right? So, and if you reroll in every single Magic Shop. So if you see Eternal Stone first, know that if you reroll, you can get a Smolder Stone on it guaranteed as well. That's pretty important too. So here's the thing, now that we have the Shroom Ponix here, we kind of just don't need the grow room to be we don't need this to be propagated anymore, or to be, I guess, what's what I'm looking for? We don't need this to be deployable anymore. That's not important now. So with that in mind, I think I still just go right side. Our Pyre is still pretty healthy. The Armory, who cares? I'd rather go to the Merchant of Arms. Also a Cavern. One big theory of Savage Titan is that he has Trample. That is true as well. Trample you got to be careful about too. Reanimate doesn't actually... If your Reanimate unit is dying, the Trample damage still carries over to the unit behind it. So things like Damage Shield are actually really nice against it because it just completely negates the hits. That's also a very good point as well, Sadnar. Am I looking for something? Not really at this point. I'm looking for like a cool Cavern event here. That's kind of like the only way we can make this run better, I think. I do not hate Void Armament here. Void Armament, very good for the Mushroom stack. I will take that and just play it. We don't want it deployable here, but we'll just play it. You know what? I guess I will just make you deployable. Why not? Why not? We want... If 1 stealth per turn is good, 2 stealth per turn is also pretty good. If I take my Mitosis Cap, I don't need to dupe the Decay guy. That is an interesting point as well here, huh? You know what, actually? You sold me. We don't need to dupe the now we can just double dupe Spike of the Legion, and that's pretty good. Spell Sanctum is also a really good room for us. But I think we have enough energy to play most of our hands anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, do I want an Inferno room bottom floor? Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take that too, honestly, here. That's also pretty decent. Ooh, is this Inscription? It's not Inscription. Boo, hiss. No. God, it's so bad. Every time I see that event, and I'm like, what about, like, half health? Can we negotiate here, Shiny Shoe, on this one? 1 health is drastic for, like, +5, +12 guaranteed on your units. What about, like, half your current health instead? That would be, like, reasonable, I feel like. I would consider taking it then if it was half your current health for that. But just it's so bad, man. Probably too late for Inscription to appear. I guess it probably has to show up at minimum, like, 5, probably, right? You feel you struggle with overinvesting on a single floor, so you think you have to work on that. My take right now is maybe not the definite correct opinion. Right now, I feel like oftentimes by the end game you are playing 1 floor, but between the early game and the late game, you're almost always playing multiple floors. Not always, but I feel you're oftentimes playing like pretty dedicated, like two floors at least. So don't think that you, like, if you have a comp that works on 1 floor, don't trick yourself into, like, playing 2 floors because you feel like you're supposed to do that. But just know that, like, sometimes you have to be flexible and not only play 1 floor as well, right? It all depends. I think with Infinite Stealth, we don't even... This is Damage Shield, right? I guess we should just play bottom floor here. I don't want anyone to sneak by. This is pretty safe. I'll just play this here too. That seems pretty good. You need you to do a chunk of damage, but it can't put you below 1 instead of setting to 1. I don't know how you fix it, but it's just bad, man. It's just bad the way it is. It's so not good. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this, and I'm probably gonna play Void Armament here into this here. Oh, and you're leaking, but the problem is you got a lot of decay, and you'll die eventually. I'm not too worried. Yeah, MB, that's a good way to describe it, right? It's like having 1 murder floor is really strong still, but deployment did make playing multiple floor setups more reliable. But again, don't be afraid if you feel like it's good to, you know, play, you know, 1 floor setups or 2 floor setups, whatever you. 3, I don't think I've had any real actual 3 floor setup except for if you count like Puffball. I definitely had like Puffball main floor. If you count that as a 3 floor setup, I guess I've done that like maybe a couple times. That's like more reasonable as a thing, I would say. Okay, we're set here now. We're good. So that 4 50% chances for a trinket and 1 amazing trinket is 50 health, and yeah, like Spoon's exactly that. Oh, 100% right. The what's it called event? The Arcus event is just so much better. It's insane how much better the Arcus event is comparatively. Oh, you know what? Inferno Room. Let's go. Goodbye, Shield Steward. I'll miss you. Oh, Lord of Pies. You know, that's a 3 floor setup. You're right. Don't say that's a real 3 floor setup. It's maybe the janky shit of all time, but we had the jacking off boxes on all 3 floors. You are extremely correct about that. Okay, we get the mitosis cap on you now. I guess I'm supposed to spike on the soul person here. Not that we already way over hit the Dragon Horde number, but it's just kind of funny more than anything. You've done Puffball Avenger cleanup. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool as well. Same idea, right? Why do I have... Oh my god, I was gonna say, why do I have so much conduit? We have, what's it called? We have Pyreborn Insignia, and then all of our units that have equipment they're getting propagated still by the Shroomphonics, so our fire starter hits for like 70. What the fuck? That's crazy. Well, we need the conduit. It's very important for us. Do I just play these to save health at this point? Like, how much more money do we need on this run? I think not really much. I think we now just preserve HP. Yeah, secret Luna run? It is a bit of a secret Luna run. You're not wrong. You are not wrong about that. Dude, this just crushes, man. This is probably the most guaranteed win of my life. Like, I don't know. I feel like we could just go to the Titans and win already, basically. Let me think here. I mean, we have enough consume cards, I think, to make Unearthed Treasure good. We just care more about incanting than anything here. I'm just thinking right now. Hold on. Let me think for a second. Okay, here's my thought, right? Here's my thought. We can take Heaven's Light here for a bit more space. And then we can just keep duping the Spore Launcher. We obviously can't deploy them all right now, but if they're just in the deck, that is just more decay triggers, basically, once we play them out. And they play out with stealth and just also get infinite stealth, then it seems pretty decent to me. We already have enough space for the second decay guy, but I'm thinking maybe like a third or a fourth decay guy at this point. Grow Room does go crazy. I'm just going pretty fucking crazy here, man. Ooh, I do like hidden coffers to get more money. Let me think here for a second. Does sketches, are we... I think I will take sketches here. Because we have enough money to remove our junk units, and we can just play bottom floor, and we can just keep, making more Spore Launchers. But we can't deploy them, but we can just have them, basically, right? Okay, so let's think here. Well, I guess if Sketches is playing one free Spore Launcher for us, right? We have... Okay, 7 space. So let's do the math here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mushroom stack is 6, so we can get at least one more copy. We're going to get one more copy with the Mitosis cap. So I think we just go right side here, and I believe we just keep duping the Spike of the Legion. That just seems like a little too strong. No, Sadar, they don't get infinite stealth. You're not wrong. It's however many rounds of combat there are, you get that plus 2 stealth, right? Because we have Shroomphonics and then Grow Room, so it's every turn it goes down 1, but it goes up 2, so it's growing by 1 each time. This is just 1 per round of combat. But that's as far as we're concerned, that is infinite stealth, because it's enough to kill everything in the game. They don't get Shroomphonics on turn play. Oh, it's a start of turn. Okay, okay. I see the issue there. Interesting. So we did actually need the Grow Room then for this to work. The Grow Room was required to get the stealth propagating then. Interesting. Okay. You know, I do want removals here as well on the left side to get some of these Train Stewards out, but we have enough money just to remove them. So I think I go... yeah, I go left side here then. Go left side, we remove... We need a Noki out of here as well. Might as well just do that. Get them all out now. Yeah, the sketches resolves bottom floor first. It goes bottom up when playing them out. So we need to play bottom floor for this to work, but it is a free Spore Launcher, which is I think worth playing bottom floor at this point. Unless you know what, I could be wrong too though. I'm pretty confident though that it resolves bottom floor first. You know what's funny? We actually don't even want Eternal Sun because we want the etching here. I'll play this. That seems fine. Oh, it works on deployment. I see what you're saying. So it's stealth does not tick down on deployment, then turn start, Shroomphonics goes to 2, and then Grow Room goes to 3, and then down to 2, and then down. I see what you're saying. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Gotcha. I will lower the cost of Unearth here, I think. Make that 0 cost. Maybe should have made... Nah, maybe should... Nah, I don't know. Smolder Stone. Not very... Actually, you know what? My Smolder Stone's great, because I wanna consume cards. But is it coming in loud and clear? Of course. Absolutely loud and clear. This is pretty good, too. Holy Stone's not bad. You know what? More Pyre Healing. Seems fine on Alchemy, right? And then we remove our last Train Steward. Oh, it's coming. Do we play... Okay, here's an interesting thought, right? Can someone who's smarter than me do the math here? What is more decay? Because we have like... I think that... Am I crazy for thinking that Spore Slinger is just better here? Right? Because we have all these Spore launchers, each individually triggering decay, and this is adding +2 each time. Spore Slinger is way more decay. The run, you're right, the run is one anyway. You are correct about that. So I will take it because it is cool. I guess I don't want... You know what? I'm too rich to actually play this out in the normal run. Get that out of here. -1 energy per turn. That does mess up our deployment a little bit, but I don't care. I think we're beyond that, basically. It does mess up the Grow Room actually a little bit, but not by too much. You just do this, play you, and you just get drafted via sketches anyway here, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, good to know. Important tech here. The sketches happens before the propagate off of Shroomphonics, by the way. If you were wondering, if you were curious, that is how the sequence goes. This is so Jover for these guys, man. Blow up. Gooey Flask. Dude, I've never seen decay numbers this big. What the fuck? They're actually so unbelievably dead. And just to catch a collector, who knows? Blow up here. Mushroom Cloud. Damn, this is fucking crazy, man. Is this Titan run win number 70? I think so, Johnny. I believe this is 70. We'll do Smelter, who cares, back here. And then we'll take some hits on this one, I think. Dude, the game is like fucking lagging, man. From all of the triggers. It's having trouble with this one. Oh, no, wait, we can't propagate, what's it called? You can't propagate the souls because they didn't exist yet, I'm pretty sure, right? Or maybe I could have hit you to kill... Yeah, you can't do that on the turn. Maybe could have, like... No, because oh, wait, Harvest, we could have maybe, like, pinged the fungi to trigger some harvests. That might have worked. It doesn't. Let's be honest, it doesn't matter too much here. We kind of have this one figured out, I think, ultimately. These guys are leaking a little bit, but they're not gonna have fun in the middle floor. I'll tell you that. It's Siphon. You're right. It's Siphon. You're right. It's enemy units. My bad. My bad. I forgot. Siphon is enemies because the game hates us. We are getting some leakers here, man. These you know what? It worked as hoped, right? Where it was like we have enough decay to kill the gladiators before they make it to the top, even on these like double 500 floors. But it is by no means guaranteed. I'll be responsible here. We don't have to play the Void Armament. We're not in any real danger. Yeah, no one even takes any damage. We're actually regenerating the damage from the spikes too, which is pretty funny. There we go. Decay is cleanup, exactly. Looks like this was Spore Stinger, and you've been chasing it ever since. Was it this crazy? This feels like it's a... Oh, that's really nice, too. This feels like it's a bit overkill, if you're asking me, right? This feels like it's a little bit more than what's necessary. What armament good? Always look too risky for your taste. It's really, really good with a strategy like this because you can put it on the troop stack, on the mushrooms, and if they die, they're not a card in your deck. They don't. It doesn't matter. That's a really good use case for Under Legion. If you have a big mushroom stack, you can just give them multi-strike, and there's no risk involved. And also another way to look at this is that usually, Urtnighter, if I'm saying your name correctly, if you're in a situation where if your most important unit has this and then they die and then you lose them forever, there's a very good chance that if multi-strike wasn't already winning you the game, you're going to lose without it anyway, right? So it's you can't obviously play this all the time, but there are definitely times where it's like, if you play this, it might win you a game you would lose otherwise, right? Multi-strike is a very powerful thing. It's oftentimes worth it. But it really, really does just depend. It's 25 big gold. Maybe I should have just... You know what? I should be taking the gold here. I think you're right. Salve is fine. Wing clippings here. Actually, how does wing clippings work with etch? I forget this mechanic, right? Etch is... So I believe that it would not work, right? Because it's when the card is consumed. This is discarded instead. I wonder how the... You know what? Let's... Bad interaction? Okay. I'll leave this out then. Damn. Tragic. So, what am I doing here? I think I'm just gonna go right side and dupe the spike again, honestly. At this point, like, there's nothing else to really do. Should look in here before making any decisions. Shrooms, yeah, sure, more regen. Oh, actually, Lightstone Casing is actually impactful here. It didn't matter for the spike, because the spike was already 3 upgrade slots on it, but this is pretty cool. We still have Blights in the deck to remove? No, I don't think so. I don't believe we have any what's it called? Yeah, no Embers. What do I want to... Oh, you know what? I do like the idea of holding this over. This seems like a very powerful card to have every turn. I like that. I'll make you 0 costed. And we will just reroll these, I think. Continue to put Surge Stone on fire starters. That seems useful. Honestly, just keep playing them everywhere here. You know, it's wasting the cost down, but I think I just want Dig Deep here. Yeah, Wormkin Tone, eat your heart out. It does make me feel really bad. I mean, Wormkin Tone was really strong too. Don't get it twisted, right? Do not get it twisted. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. I feel like Twin Minds literally only shows up in Ring 8. Every single time I see this, it's Ring 8 why, man? And it's fine. We can just, like... It's good here, but it's just annoying that we didn't get more value out of it. I don't know. I think I just play Pirate Tap 2 at this point. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter much. I'll get Sport Touch out of here. Does probably work on souls gained from sight? No, I haven't looked at it closely, but I'm pretty sure it does. Because it is a buff. It is listed as a buff effect. So it should work. Oh baby, Pirate Tap Fire Rosie. It's a little late for it, but it is infinite money. Okay, so let's go, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Grow Room. And then Spore Launcher does get added in for free. Which is lovely in my opinion. And then what do I do from here? I guess I Alchemy. Can play the Shard. Do I have Emo Totem? Why is there another Alchemy here? Oh, I forgot about Twin Mines. Son of a bitch. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. No, wait a second. With Twin Mines, I gotta be playing the Spike here. We gotta be playing the Spike. No doubt about that one. So let's just do this, which is kind of funny. Oh, I have too many cards in hand. Oh god damn. I'm fucking this whole thing up. Undo button is a hell of a quality of life upgrade. I do on one hand. Oh wait. No, I can do this. I do on one hand understand the idea of it being a little cheesy to like RNG manipulate by like getting exact optimal RNG by sequencing things being a little bit lame. But like I'm not using it for that, and as far as like quality of life, it is like incredibly nice. It is so nice to have the undo button for that reason. So I don't know where I'm really going with this, but yeah, the end basically. Let's get this out of here. Let's play this. Yeah, this is fucked up, man. This is such a disgusting plan. Now, do we get really greedy here and play? I guess actually we have Holy Sun, so this is just free as well. That doesn't cost us anything. I'll take some eggs. Close. It's certainly something. Oh, perfect timing, Smelter. I needed you on this run for sure. Huge that you're here for me. I guess I fire start anyone. I don't think it matters. Oh, cool. Another spike. Perfect. Let me think here. I get. Oh, actually, on you. Duh. You have the souls. Big. You know, Luke. That's a +2. That's a pretty good bit. I would also call it a lag spike. I think you're right about that one. Okay. I'll take this for... You know, actually, hold on. Actually order lull moment here because we don't want the cost reduction to hit this because we want to get the Holy Sun healing out of you instead. So we don't want to play this for one. We want to play this actually for the full cost. So we'll instead do, I guess, I don't know, whatever here. Who cares? But you play this for optimizing the healing on our Pyre to get back up to full. Can we kill Seraph this turn? Yeah, almost certainly. Especially with that cast right there. I'm pretty sure it gets us there. Although we can kill Seraph, we can't kill this deformed duo in the back here. This guy, throughout it all, is still living, which is very funny. Confirm stronger than Seraph, I guess. I'll loot my horde. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Take these, sure. Perfect timing. I guess actually, The footstool's not bad because it'll hit the Inferno that we're not using. It'll hit the Inferno room and we just play it middle floor. And I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah, footstool is free Inferno room. Yeah, lovely. Crazy power scaling on Deformed Duo. Very true. Very true. Goku versus Deformed Duo. It's honestly it's up for debate. Very true and real. You know what's fucked up? I don't know if I've talked about this on stream too much. I'm not a big anime person, but like I don't know what it is. I do like if I'm on like Reddit or something, I will like see like who would win Goku versus, you know, Piccolo's dog, and I'll be like, you know what? I don't care about that, but I am curious who would win though still. And it has absolutely fucked up my algorithm, man. My Reddit algorithm is actually fucked up. It is over for me basically on there. Oh, I could just play you with, you know what? I'm not gonna play you. We could just play you, but we also could just not, and it's fine here as well. We'll play this. We don't have a spike this turn to Twin Mines, tragically. So I guess, well, okay, which one of these spawns more? That's important for me, right? Almost certainly you here, because this is spawning like 3. You're only spawning per consume, so if we want to copy one of them, we want to copy this one. That seems right to me, at least. And then this doesn't matter. Whatever. Just put this here. Leonard, what is this? This is a clip? What did I don't want to... Okay, hold on. What did I say? What makes me draw 10 cards? Having a million intrinsic cards, basically. Intrinsic will bypass, like, the normal draws per turn, right? Basically. So we're just drawing them because of that. What is this? What is this? Can we go Slayer this turn? Yeah, almost certainly, especially with that cast right there. I'm pretty sure it gets us. Oh, it's the Deformed Duo thing. Gotcha. Okay, you know, good clip, good clip. Neo, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. Have I consumed everything this turn? I have played all my consumables, so yeah, we'll just play Fertile Ground here. Yes, we will glow up a little bit as well. And then I'll play Lava Armor somewhere. And you'll die soon, I guess. That's pretty neat. You know what, Neo? We don't need to worry about the cum dog. It's fine. What if we didn't talk about the cum dog? I think we should consider not talking about it for once. Just like as an option. What am I doing here? Am I just spiking again? We don't get the... We don't Pyrelight. I guess we play Pyrelight first. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Play this here too. You know what? Get this in here as well. And then we... I guess spiking on Fungi is probably the best thing because it triggers oh my god. Spiking on Fungi is really good because we increase the troop count, which also increases the spawns. That seems like a pretty good angle for us here. Pyrelight is the only card that matters. What about all my decay? What about my 1,500 decay on Entropy? Are you saying that doesn't matter? Wonder if you can get a permanent Pyrelight if you don't play Consumes turn 1. Oh, like the copy off of Twin Mines? Oh, no, because it doesn't have Consume on it itself, right? Twin Mines copies the first Consume card played. This is Purge and Ephemeral. So it doesn't have any consume on it, tragically. Two chatters have asked about the cum dog permission to post. Not in the Twitch chat. That is, I think, maybe actually TOS, Neo, and in theory is a bannable offense. Not like from me, I mean like from Twitch, it's TOS in general. Do not DM them either, Neo. If they want to see it, they can see it in the Discord. Good plug, by the way. Join the Discord so you can see the cum dog. Or maybe don't. Maybe, like, consider you have better things to do with your life. Just throwing it out there. It's an option. Why do I have so many of these? Hold on. Pokemon Odyssey just got finally full release. That's pretty cool. Put this here. Throw out a little gooey. That's the biggest decay number I've ever seen. We've basically done the entire decay Pyre Heart unlock on this one floor. That's awesome. I should be, you know, you're right, Xanth. I know you're right. I should be doing this top floor instead, basically. Hold on. He's correct. Let's see what we get here. Well, you know what? I tried. They won't let me. I should maybe be not playing these so I don't... You know what? I'm going to not play the Dig Deep here because we don't need the mushrooms anymore. That's like the biggest mushrooms I've ever gotten to by a lot. What are you decaying over here? What is this hitting? Game, there's no one there. Okay, it stopped. It stopped. Okay. Is he doing Kaizo Ironmon? Or Iron Man? I was doing Kaizo Ironmon. I haven't done it in a while, though. Why did I take my shirt off playing Ironmon? I don't know. I was probably drinking. What do you want from me? You see the clip of me eating the keyboard? That's my favorite clip. How far did you get? I think the farthest I ever got was Giovanni's gym. I had a couple pretty good attempts. I think Ironmon is very cool. I like it a lot, but I think my problem with Ironmon is that the middle game is just so fucking boring, man. It takes too long. Like, well, that's pretty nice, by the way. Let's get some decay on here. It just takes too long. I don't know. I need to do this too. Sorry if I did the Pyre Gel there. That's pretty nice. Okay. But yeah, it just for me, it just takes too long to like. I get so like up until Brock's gym, I have a lot of fun restarting runs over and over again. I find that very enjoyable. Once I get to like, and then like getting the Misty's fun too, and then like after Misty, the game just I feel like gets so much more boring, which is not its fault, obviously. Okay. You know, I'm not even gonna play you. I forgot. We need to keep you. Well, actually, is this lethal you? It's close, but not quite. Never mind. Okay. Kanto moment. I don't know. Anyway, game's over. Yeah, that's gotta be the strongest run of my life so far. I guess technically the Pyre Dog run was pretty crazy because we had like 4 extra starting health and it was a very easy win. But this just feels like go endless. I gotta go to bed. I think I gotta end here. This would be a good candidate for endless for sure, I think, right? The run feels very strong, but I think it's time for me to wrap it up. Above a Dante run? I mean, yeah. Like, Dante's good. But I ain't seeing Dante apply 8 billion decay stacks on turn 1. Save it for tomorrow? Can I do that? Is that an option? If I hit play endless here, can I just not play? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let's try this here. Let's hit play endless. Right? And can I quit the menu here? I guess I can, huh? Okay, you know what? Maybe, you know what I'll say? Maybe tomorrow there might be a YouTube video of me playing out the endless run because I've never done endless before. I have no idea how hard it is. I do know that like endless usually kills you pretty quickly. You don't get very far in endless. That's my understanding of it. But maybe we'll make a video, or maybe it'll be very boring and it'll die after like 2 fights, and I will scrap the video. Who knows? But the stream's over. Everyone, thanks for hanging. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. We're gonna go say hi to my good friend, Mr. Voyix69. He should be live unless something has gone terribly wrong. Let's see. And I will also redirect you guys to YouTube as well, because YouTube I know how to do that. So we can send you from over there to him as well. Let's see. Customize, redirect. There we go. Okay, people. I will see you next time. Oh, by the way, next stream probably tomorrow. Probably, almost certainly, definitely tomorrow. For the next stream. I think. Anyway, goodbye.